All right. All right, guys. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. We should be live. Before I go ranting and raving, man, I am fired up, excited to share some information with you guys. I want to make sure that everything's working, though, first, okay? So, if you can hear me, if you can see me, I know that there's a prolonged delay sometimes on Google Hangouts, so I'm going to wait for you. But in the, let me close this window real quick. But in the comment thread inside of where you're watching this hangout on Facebook, please type in there that you can hear me, you can see me, you're ready to go. It's midnight. Nobody needs to ask how long we're going to be here. We'll be here until sunup. We'll be here as long as it takes. As long as it takes, we'll be here. It's already midnight anyway. Only the diehards are here anyway. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we usually go through that you're not going to hear about tonight. You're not. This is for the simple freedom die-hard maniacs that are just living and breathing this stuff. So we can get right onto talking shop, and we're talking leadership to leadership. You guys are multimillionaires in here. You guys are the absolute vanguard that is building the Simple Freedom team to what it's going to be, and the vision is massive, and we're going to share a little bit of that. We're going to give you a couple of updates, but looking and sounding good. All right, all right. Thanks, my man Tim, my brother Tim down south, my brother Tim. All right, man. So we're good. Hold on a second. Let me get this show going the right way. The right way. The show does not start. I'm over here looking at you guys in the comment thread. Let me get back to the right here. Just talking to you. The show does not start at the Simple Freedom team until you hear and let the show begin. Salute. Guys, man, I'm fired up. We've got some, before I get started, let me, because people are going to be watching the replay of this, they're going to go, what in the world is this? It's not a business plan. It's not a presentation. He's not drawing circles. He's not telling me the comp plan. What are the products? You know, prospects that have never heard of the Simple Freedom family, that's update number one. We're not a Simple Freedom team. We're so beyond team, man. You guys know it. You guys feel it. We are so beyond team. You're home. Many people are stuck in a rut in life, right? Stuck in a rut in life where they are rebuilding, they're building again, or they're building for the first time the kind of lifestyle they know that they were born to live, okay? And many people are in situations where we have a family, and we have the corporate environment wherever we work, you know, we have that, and that's all we've had all our life. I'm here to tell you that this is the Simple Freedom family, okay? No matter what's going on in your personal life, and we've all got issues. We're all going through stuff periodically, all the time. It's what they call LIFE, right? It's life, guys. It's life. Now, here's what's unique. Usually, people don't have if you're there's only a certain amount of people you can go to in your personal family, right? Your let's call it a real family, your biological family, that can understand the way you're wired as an entrepreneur, right? There's only certain people I can go to. I mean, I can count them on one finger. You know, her name is Pammy. Pretty much it. Everybody else, you know, lends kind of that usual soft support. Hey, man, I support whatever you do, man. You know, cool, whatever. But the depth, right? Really, just one real person in my real family, right? That's it. That's it. And imagine, I've been doing this 14 years full time. Pretty much all my adult life has been hovering around how to master this industry, how to better serve and help the people in this profession, in this market, so that we can all come together, elevate our lifestyles by helping other people to elevate theirs, if just a little bit at a time, right? And that helps all of us, and Big Dan McCall knows about this. A rising tide lifts all ships. That's really what we're all about. So here's the thing. It's not a team. Okay, everybody has a team. Oh, team. You know that it's great. We are a team. Okay, but here's my thing. This is the Knights of the Night. What used to be a conference call that we used to do at midnight, meeting after the meeting for only the diehards. This is the Knights, Knights, Knights of the Night, Night. Okay, so Knights, Knights of the Night hangout. This is where we dive a little bit deeper. This is not for everybody, right? But I'll tell you what, the people who are going to be leading the Vanguard mission, the vision, the message of what the Simple Freedom team truly is all about are going to be people coming from these midnight hangouts. You're the one. You're the one that's going to communicate the reality, the true message of the Simple Freedom family. Okay, this is the Simple Freedom family. We have a Simple Freedom team. Everybody's invited to the Simple Freedom team. This is the Simple Freedom family. We just take it quite a few notches higher, quite a few steps deeper. Okay, and these are the people that are going to create the significant incomes. Tonight's hangout is really not, we're all about it, love it, but because of income disclosure things and all this stuff, right, we are a team inside that's building Wake Up Now. Okay, we're building Wake Up Now. That's our vehicle. That is our baby. That's the business. That's our vendor, gives us the products, the services, the compensation plan, the website links, the affiliate, the income disclosure, link, and all of that stuff that we do. Okay. Now, having said that, and of course, you're going to hear probably as I get to roll tonight, you're going to hear about some income realities that are happening in our team and some velocity time spans in which those incomes have been created from scratch. And a lot of people don't like when we start talking about our success on the team because, quite frankly, they're probably not having that kind of success deep in their teams, and so it rubs them the wrong way, right? There's how do you compete with someone that's kicking their ass, right? So I'm just saying, so a lot of times we have to come back and say, look, the results that pretty much the entire Simple Freedom team is getting are not typical. We're an atypical team. We don't strive to be typical. We don't strive to be average. That's not, anybody can be typical. Anybody can be average. Flip on the TV. Flip on the propaganda machine. Drive to work and listen at the water cooler. Go to Thanksgiving dinner. I'm just saying, my family. Hey, me too. I'm raising my hand, right? You can go anywhere and hear what it takes to be average and what it takes to be typical. If you want to sign up for average and typical, that's cool, but we don't play that here. We're seeking people that were already seeking us, and those are people who want to play anti-average, above average, so far beyond freaking average that average is kind of like, really? Come on, and atypical, people that actually thrive on the hunger of creating an atypical result in their life and in their business, and they don't get defensive about it. They don't have to defend it. They don't have to worry about it. They don't get insecure about it. They don't dive into their little ego defenses about it, justifying and validating. Hey, life is what it is. We're here. We're where we're at because of the thinking that we've used to get us here. And a lot of people, beyond thinking, they don't add. And the actions, the habits and the disciplines, or lack of habits and disciplines that got us, our thinking and our actions and habits, our disciplines, is what got us where we are in life. And it is what it is, right? And that's cool. The beautiful thing about the Simple Freedom family is we meet you there, and we give you a big-ass bear hug. And we say, you know what, man? Cool. You know what we do not do here? We'll give you a big, warm hug. We'll bear hug you to death. We'll bring you in. We'll invite you into the family, right? And then the very first rule of business is we take the little pity party box and we leave that stuff outside the clubhouse, okay? Because pity party doesn't help anybody. Okay, do you guys feel a little bit of a different energy on this hangout? Pity party doesn't help anybody, right? And some people are so used to asking for sympathy and pity party stuff for so long in their life that they forgot how it is to live without the need for some kind of rub my belly, give me a pity party thing, right? And so what we say is, no, we're going to go beyond that. We're going to do something that really helps you. We're not going to pity party you. We're going to love you. That's what we're going to do. We are going to love on you, and we're going to point you to the right things that you can do to set your attitude right for success in life and in business, and that is personal development training, And then we're going to dive deep and little by little, keeping everything very simple. And I'll show you exactly what the plan and strategy is tonight too for this after we get through some updates. We keep it very simple, but at the same time, we are focused on teaching you how to collect a series of marketing skill sets that nobody will ever be able to take away from you, period. And you're going to be able to start a business, approach a market of your choice, present them with your brand, yourself, in a positive, postured, confident light, and you are going to sell certainty to them. And that certainty is going to be wrapped up in either products or services or coaching, whatever you decide to do in life. But right here in this journey, as we've met each other, we're plugged into something called Wake Up Now. And they provide products and services and a comp plan and an infrastructure that we leverage so that we can apply the marketing skills that we are teaching you. And then so personal development training and marketing training, skill sets that nobody can take away no matter what. And then on top of that, step number 3 is we then psychotically focus into simplifying every single part of the process to its core. So much so that most of my business these days, when I'm communicating with prospects that don't have a clue who we are and what we're about, 99% of that wrestling match is really a mental game to get them to accept and understand that when we say we keep it simple, we really mean it. What does that mean? They ask me 1 or 2 questions. I handle the 1 or 2 questions and remind them that it's a $100 decision for the Platinum Package move. Come on in. You see the value that we give you for free every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every time we come on videos, every time we share a booklet, every time we share an audio. I mean, if that hasn't done the job to help you make a $100 decision, I don't know what else will. I don't want to convince you to come in and join us and run with us, because then I'm going to have to convince you to do something, to take action, and then I'm going to have to convince you to stay every month, right? And then I'm going to have to convince you to get up every morning and do something again. And it's a constant need to be convinced and to be motivated, right? And that's not what we want. We don't need to have to convince people. We're looking for people that were looking for us. And so the wrestling match with us in our prospecting is re-emphasizing so much that it is simple that after they ask a couple of questions, I then go back and say, look, listen, let's go back here. So you're looking for a simple way to create residual income, or are you looking to complicate this mess like you have in the last 17 programs? What is it really that you're looking for? Okay, cool. So you're looking for simple. Now, if I'm showing you simple, if you're going to mind wrestle me, then I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to allow you in, because if 2 questions are trying to turn into 28 questions, you can go back to the website, you can come to our Hangouts, you can read the booklet again, you can watch video after video after video after video about Wake Up Now or the Simple Freedom Team. Anywhere out there, Google us, YouTube us, we're out there. Our team is 2,000 strong, and even more than that. 2,000, the ones that have actually committed to joining us and building Wake Up Now. But Simple Freedom's been around for about a decade, guys. So we have a reach of way more than 2,000 people. They're kind of sitting on the fence trying to meet you. They haven't met you yet. They haven't met the person that they're going to lock in with, that they're going to relate better with, resonate better, and then join, right? And so most of the time, 99% of my work with prospects is to remind them to kind of rewind and come back to the fact that, hey, remember, you said you wanted something simple. Now, this 27 question stuff, you're trying to make me complicate it, and you think you're going to be stuck having to answer 28 questions. That's not simple. That's not us. Go join something else. But if you want something simple, you want to build a real solid residual income where a team is building under you and a team of leaders is building through you, then it's a $100 decision. Let's run right now. What's there to be scared of, right? You've dropped thousands of bucks on the internet already anyway. What's $100, right? Give me $100 worth of trust and let's run. I can't show you anything that you want to see if you're sitting on the fence, because all that stuff is on the inside. See, and so in my prospecting, in my certain ways, when people ask me about email follow-ups, and they ask me about what do I do in my follow-ups as far as videos, blog posts, Facebooking, what tools do I share, it really, we have a lot of things to share. We'll go over those in a second, kind of to give you a broad brush projection of what we do, right? The big picture of what we do. And it's a real simple process. But on top of that, the spirit of all that we do really is we just keep reminding people again and again and again. Repetition is the mother of mastery. We keep reminding people that, hey, we're the simple guys, and we are the experts, the specialists in helping you build residual income. You're not going to jump into Simple Freedom today and have us teach you how to sell big ticket items to newbies that don't have the money to spend on it, right? That's not our deal. You do that somewhere else. There's excellent programs where you can sell big ticket stuff and make $1,000 commission. That's beautiful. You want to sell your own coaching, you want to do affiliate marketing, you want to sell tools and resources and everything on JVZoo and ClickBank, knock yourself out. That's not what we're about, but knock yourself out. That's great. Great way to build a list, great way to learn marketing, great way to build a buyer's list, and offer reviews. Whatever you're doing in affiliate marketing, if you're selling an affiliate marketing tool, Lead Pages, 22 Social, whatever you're doing, Simple to Advertise. I don't know what that video thing that's out there to help you make cool videos. Whatever you're doing, here's a secret. This is not even part of the agenda tonight, but let me just give you a secret that's made me hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions selling affiliate stuff, not even biz ops, not even business opportunity primary stuff, right? Just tools and stuff and courses and products. Here's a secret. I would create tutorials. I would get the product and use the product. If it was a crappy product, I'd dump it. And that saved me time trying to sell garbage, right? I'd get the product, I'd use the product, and then what's the main thing people always ask when they buy different tools on the internet? I'm overwhelmed. Nobody's showing me how to use this. So what do you think I did? I began to create tutorial videos, blog posts, Facebook posts, emails, outlines, PDFs, whatever your skill set is at. Don't let the fact that, oh, I don't know how to create an MP3 audio to teach stuff. I don't know how to do video. I'm scared of video. That's great. Make an outline of, hey, step 1 to use this product, step 1 is to do this, step 2 is to do that, and at least post that, right? Post that on a free blog, tumblr.com, wordpress.com. If you already have a blog in Empower, whatever like that, blog about that, right? But here's what I suggest you do. Create a business fan page, call it your name, first name, last name, marketing training, and use it like a blog. For now, for starters, use it like a blog, and put your tutorials there. Any guru worth his salt right now that's teaching how to get traffic, how to market on the internet, at the end of the day, after you set up a funnel, lead capture page, autoresponder, all that good stuff that they teach you out there, at the end of the day, when it comes time to generate traffic, they're going to talk about Facebook because that's where 1 billion people are sitting. So create a fan page that's sitting on top of 1 billion people in the platform, and then all you got to do is just focus in a little bit, a weekend of immersed activity and learning one skill set. How do I advertise on Facebook to a precise market, a precise interest that is already buying this kind of stuff, and figure out who you're trying to sell, and then just focus. YouTube, Google, buy an educational course, come to our training, join us, and do whatever you have to do, but focus on learning. If you're sitting on Facebook with a fan page, well, Franco, how do I get people to, click on my stuff? Learn how to advertise on Facebook. That's what we teach you inside the team, right? But you want to go out and research and observe and see what's going on your news feed and see what kind of ads. Every time you see anything posted that says sponsored, and if it was compelling to you, kind of attracting you in to take a look at what was going on, research that. What did he do? What did he say, right? And see if you can work that into yourself. So, yeah, I would do tutorials, and I would educate people on the stuff that I was using in affiliate marketing land, and that would help me. So let me get some updates out of the way, guys. Let's start with this. We're going to start with the Warrior's Vision at Simple Freedom. Simple Freedom is a home away from home. If you're in life, either personally or professionally, and you just feel like you don't connect with people, like you can't, it's hard for you to find a group of people that understand your free enterprise entrepreneurial wiring in your mind and in your heart, it gets hard to go at this and be a lone ranger all alone with the people around you in your life, both business, professionally, at the job, and family, just bashing you all freaking day, telling you you're a dreamer, that stuff doesn't work, those things are scams, nobody makes money in those things. All of that stuff is surrounding you. You need to find a location. You need to find a location that allows you to be you, accepts your crazy thoughts and ideas that you have about free enterprise all the time, is accepting of that, recognizes that, as a strength, not a weakness, and a group, a mastermind group that will help you develop your entrepreneurship, not hide it and not be embarrassed by it. We call that a home away from home. Welcome to Simple Freedom. Simple Freedom is your family for that. Is your family away from your family. If you need a clubhouse, if you need a location to be your true authentic self and not worry that other people are constantly trying to judge you, either they're judging you for what you're trying to do or they're judging you for trying to be different. Hey, what's wrong with us? We're not good for you anymore? Big Donald Trump guru? You're going to be some big old guru now? You're a big shot? You know, what's wrong with us? You used to run with us. You used to go bowl with us. You used to play softball on Tuesday and Thursdays with us. How come you just can't play softball Tuesday and Thursdays, chug a keg of beer, get fat and sick, and just be broke with us? How come that's not good enough, right? And that's what surrounds a lot of people. And one of the things, they come to the internet and they try to learn some stuff, whether they join some network marketing team, but they've got this fear of influence just burning them out, right? And so they feel embarrassed about what they do, and that's why they can't share it. It's not that they don't want to market offline or approach people. It's that they're surrounded by a sphere of influence that just suffocates them with the doubt, the naysayers, the skepticism, and all that stuff. And so what we were able to discover a long time ago is that if we helped create an environment, a culture and an environment, a mastermind, kind of like a virtual clubhouse, where people can escape and listen to audios that speak differently to them, and watch videos that speak differently to them, and add increase into them, and empower them, and charge them up by telling them those ideas that everybody thinks is wacky are making these guys over here hundreds and thousands of dollars, sometimes monthly. Those ideas that you have in your head, they're the most powerful ideas. They're there for a reason. They're coming from somewhere. You're not crazy. You're not insane. You're just atypical. You're fighting mediocrity. You're not mediocre. You're not okay with that. It's okay, love on them, but that's not you. You want to be more. You want to hang around with people that are also more, that are on a journey for more, for better, for freedom, right? And so that's what the Simple Freedom family is all about. And we like to start these Nights of the Night calls, these Nights of the Night hangout, with the Simple Freedom Warriors vision. And it's real simple. Remember the golden rule? Our prosperity prospers 10,000 people, and their prosperity prospers us. People ask me, what is it that keeps you going, dude? You got content after content after content. It seems like you're the ever-ready bunny, man. You don't stop. You're fired up. I understand it's for your family. I understand you want to be there at every single dance recital for your daughters. I understand you want to be free. I understand you love to travel. But shit, I know other people that want to do that bad too, man, but they're not like you. You're ferocious. You're like nonstop. You're always going. Well, and they ask me, you know, how, why, where, what's the juice? What do you read? What do you listen to? It's not really what I read and what I listen to. I read as much as I can about prosperity, about business, about how an entrepreneur thinks, startup companies. I'm really into them right now. The legendary startup brands, Starbucks, eBay, Amazon, Apple, right? Zappos, you know, all these brands, awesome brands that I respect so much because they were started not only by bad ideas, but ridiculously bad ideas. You'll never sell $6 coffee. Yeah? Have you heard of Starbucks now? Yeah? How you like me now, right? Picture me rolling, right? Little Tupac Shakur, picture me rolling. So, yeah, I study that, right? And I do all that. But here's really what it is. Here's really what it is. It stopped being about me. It stopped being about me. I know I'm going to do well. I've developed a skill set. I can sell stuff in MLM and direct sales, big ticket, little ticket affiliate tools. I can do hangouts and stuff, run videos at people, offer them what they're looking for anyway. They like the products that I sell. They buy them. I make a commission. You know, I have no resistance from my own self-doubts that gets in my way anymore because I've been working on my personal development for so long in my life, since I was 18. Right? I found Horatio Alger books, Ragged Dick and Mark the Match Boy. If anybody has ever read Ragged Dick and Mark the Match Boy by Horatio Alger, I truly believe, other than Peanuts books, you know, Charles Schultz, Snoopy books, Charlie Brown and stuff, other than that, when I was a kid, I used to escape my life. Really, I used to escape my life, my family life. My dad was an ass, this and all that stuff, right? They dysfunctional, yeah, all that crap, man. Instead of getting my ass beat nightly to make up for Pop's frustrations with life, being an immigrant Mexican that didn't get any respect, he came and he claimed his respect by finding any reason to beat the living shit out of me and my two brothers. And so I got to a point where I was old enough not to get, I guess, beat up and stuff on the street in East LA, right? South Central, East LA, bad neighborhoods. But we lived on not a dead end street, guys, but it was kind of like almost a cul-de-sac with a tiny. It ended up in a tiny little drive, like a driveway kind of thing, into the back of the school, right? So it was kind of like a dead end cul-de-sac, whatever. But on that corner, kitty corner to the school was on this part of the corner, and on this part of the corner was the city park, and in Cudahy, California, and Bell, right by Bell Gardens, all that. Florence Avenue, Bell, Wilcox Avenue, Santa Ana Street. I remember it, right? That's where we grew up. When I was in like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, I was old enough to go to the park. So, I would just say that I was going to stay at the lab at school because the school had one room with only 2 computers way back then. I'm 43 years old. Do the math. This was early 80s, mid 80s, early 80s in elementary school. 82, 80, I don't know when it was. 81, 82, 83, whatever it was. So anyway, I would say, you know what, Mom, I'm studying math. I'm going to stay at school late to study more math on the computer. The lab is after school. But I wouldn't go there because there was nothing but bad news after school on that playground. There was nothing but bad news at the park. The only place I can escape was the library because it was the school, the park, and then the public library was right next to the park. And so I would just escape in the public library. I was escaping life, but for a few moments, man, an hour. Young kid, 10, 11 years old, right? I was going in there and I would read Snoopy books, but here's, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't, right? So I would go in there, and who thought to do it this way, but there was a self-help section right next to the Snoopy section, right? So comic books and Snoopy books and Charlie Brown books, and right next to it was self-help. So I gradually started going over there, and they were above my head, whatever. I saw these titles and stuff, Think and Grow Rich and all this stuff. But the one that I did see is they had children's books that were like personal development books, Rags to Riches stories by Horatio Alger, and turn of the century kind of guy, Industrial Revolution kind of guy and stuff. And anyway, so I found this book, and it was a double book. It was like on one side it was Ragged Dick, and on the other side you flipped it upside down, and it was Mark the Match Boy. And it's a rags to riches story about little boys that are just, they got no family, they got nowhere to go. I had a family and everything's cool, guys. But the thing is, Pops got frustrated, and he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he wanted to be perfect, and life was beating his ass, so he would beat my ass so, for like stupid reasons. And so I would just stay in the library until he would veg enough, because I knew he got home at like 4:30. I knew he would veg enough at home, enough to be watching the Dodger game on Channel 11 or KTTV or whatever. Watching the Dodger game enough, and he would get some food in his stomach, watch the Dodger game, and he was zoned out, and then he was calm. But when he was just barely getting home, it was a totally different world. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm in there, and that's the reason I would go into the library, and that's the only reason I started finding those books. And I started reading those books. So I've been working, and they captivated me, right? I was like, you know what? That's why I like these hats, because I picture those little kids wearing those hats, and it puts me in that state, the state of the fighter, right? The state of I ain't got nothing to lose. My back's against the wall anyway, right? I need to build freedom for as many people as possible, because our back is up against the wall. Society's kicking our ass. Propaganda's coming out at the speed of freaking insanity, right? And it's all this stuff, and everyone's trying to beat your ass back into a box and trying to tell you, no, don't be different. Just be as miserable and mediocre as all the rest of us, so we don't realize how bad it is. Or even deeper, so we don't realize how much we suck. We're giving up. we're quitting on life. We don't have any more fight. Don't make us look bad by swinging your sword for freedom, right? And so that's kind of the pressure that I felt, and I kind of created myself. And I like to keep that, inner drive. If you listen to anybody that's made it in sports and movies and authoring and anything, I mean, it's something. They were always beat down, and they come from nowhere. Rarely is it the person that's had just the perfect, beautiful life with all the money in the world, all the hugs and kisses, all of the background, all of the perfection. That guy's usually the guy that ends up in rehab all their life, right? And so I thank God for how I came up, right? Because I have that hunger. And so our prosperity prospers 10,000 people, and their prosperity prospers us. That's the simple Freedom Warriors vision. That's what we're about, because what happened to me is it stopped being about trying to get me paid. What really happened and what drives me is I remember how bad do you want it for you? What's your dream here? What's your goal here? What's your vision? What are you trying to accomplish with us? Does it make you cry? If you've got little kids, do you look at them when they're sleeping, and do you begin to feel the emotions well up about the desire to build a different way, a different lifestyle for them? For them. Do you feel any emotion about it? If you don't, you got to learn how, or you got to think of something else, or, I don't know what to say to that, because I've never had that issue. I'm bawling all the time for my girls, right? Because you want a good life for them that much, and it's not acceptable to not go down trying. It just is not, right? And that's it. And you don't need a big old PhD dissertation explanation for it. It just is a feeling, and emotions are very, very powerful. Do you use that, right? And so can you imagine if you do have that, something that you want? I want to retire my husband. He's been working his ass off for me, so much so he's sick, he's in pain, he takes shit every day from this and from that, and taxes and corporate America and the boss and this and that, just to put a roof over our head and to feed us. I need to retire my husband. You've told me that before. I know you're out there. I know that's what you want. I know how bad you want it. You want to retire your wife. What is she doing working 50 years in some situation, when if you just learn how to develop a residual income of even $1,000 clean per month, long term, you can bring her home, man. Young mamas and wives, you want to bring your wife home, man. She belongs with her children. Those kids don't belong in that freaking warehouse every single day, waking them up at 5:30 in the morning before the tides of nature want to wake them up, and you wrap them up. They're all crying and bawling and stuff, and they're all, they're kind of like out on their feet. They're knocked out still. They're not even alive. They're not supposed to be awake that early. And then when we go shovel them out, that's what I did with my 22-year-old all her life. I was never there. I lived with that pain. How come I didn't do anything sooner? How come it took me so long to get this? How come, right? So that inner desire, guys, that inner fire that you have for your dream for yourself, let me flip a switch in your mind right now. Can you imagine when you get to a point where you feel that for thousands of other people, that intensely? That's what keeps me going. That's the vision. The vision is helping you do that. The vision is helping you learn how to help other people get free. What Trisha and Bruce are doing right now, they're accomplishing my dream. What Don Mars Ortiz is doing right now is accomplishing my dream. What Big Dan McCall is doing right now is accomplishing my dream. What Rudy Cortez is doing right now is accomplishing my dream. What you're doing right now to try and lose yourself in the service to help other people get what they want, that's accomplishing my dream right now. And do you know what happens when you see parts of your dream, what you really want, the vision that you really wanted, the real mission of why I do this? When you see it happening, it fuels you to want it even more. So I grind even more. So I come at midnight even more. So I do audios even more. I do videos even more. I get out of my comfort zone even more. I'm feeling burned out. Hey, man, you know what? slam down a thunder, take a little nap, and let's go again. There's more people to serve, right? Our prosperity prospers 10,000 people, and their prosperity prospers us. And that's the philosophy. And that is something that I feel at a deep level, and that keeps me going. I don't know how else to teach that other than to ask you, to commit to losing yourself in the service of other people, and forget about the fact you haven't made a sale. Forget about the fact that you just joined 3-4 days ago and you're feeling overwhelmed. Forget all that stuff. Forget about the fact that you don't have follow-up emails. You haven't found the training for Facebook Hustle. You don't know how to log into the Wake Up Now Empowered group. You know, all of this stuff that we lose ourselves in, right? Forget about all of that. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to forget about what you need. And I want you to consider, just think about it for the weekend even. Just think about how powerful it would be to really feel the desire inside of yourself to help other people reach their dreams and goals as bad and as emotional as you feel your very own. Try that on for size. Try that on for size. And then you won't need so much motivation and training, because it's like a self-fueling fuel source, man. It's magic, right? So what I want to do right now, the warrior's vision for us is very, very powerful because it sets the tone. I want to go through a business plan with you tonight. I want to give you updates on our marketing system, the Simple Freedom marketing system, right? I'm going to give you an update on where we're at with that, how close it is, and all that stuff, and what we're doing right now for it. George, John Blaze, you know, everybody behind the scenes that's working on it, working their butts off to get this thing to be just beautiful for you to add to the powerful stuff that we've already got for you. We're going to go through our vision. We're going to go through our goal, our intention that we're running hard on, because I want us all to be on the same page. Here's why. There's going to be quite a few people that think that they know what Simple Freedom is all about. Most of them are going to be outside this team. Some of them are going to be inside the team. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to explain to you and to others what Simple Freedom is all about. And here's what I can tell you about that. If they're not here on our Hangouts, and if they're not hearing it from the source, you, me, Blaze, George, Don, Tracy, Trisha and Bruce, Nicole Mitchell, I don't want to leave anybody out. It's millions of you guys, right? If they don't hear it from the people that have been battling and that truly know what Simple Freedom is all about, and we're not about money or commissions. It's beyond that, okay? They don't know. Okay, a lot of people are going to try to take your brand, Simple Freedom, take your family, and kind of wrap it in their version of it and explain it out there in the marketplace, and they don't know what they're talking about. Because if they're not on the inside, and if they're not here at the Die Hard Hangouts, Nights of the Night talks like this, they can't know what we're about. Because this is what we're about right here. This is the kind of commitment we have for you. And the commitment that we expect from you, maybe not tonight, not at the level that I am committed to you, but at some point, the people that truly run with us, we want you to be committed for other people as much as we're committed to you. And I'm big time committed to you. And I don't know what else we can do as a team to show you that. But we show it. We bring it. Platinum package, I Wake Up Now, the price point. And if you're on this Hangout and you haven't joined, hit that green button and join us. That's all I got to say about that, like Forrest Gump. Right? Just join, man. You know, this is a cool thing. You're with good people that invited you here tonight. You're with good people. That alone is worth $99.95 per month for the rest of your freaking life, just to run with our teammates, with that awesome person that invited you here tonight, that gave you a link to come here at midnight. They care about you more than you know. They want you to achieve things that you don't even think were possible, but you really think it's a cool dream to have, but maybe you don't even believe in yourself that much. They believe that much in you. They want that for you. And you haven't even shared what it is yet with them, but they feel what it is, and they want that for you. Just on the quality of the people that we have here waiting to help serve you, it is well worth way more than $99 is a joke for what we deliver to people here. Every single day, you receive more than $100 in value, coaching, training, content, copy, everything. Don't even have to go through. Just come to our Tuesday and our Wednesday hangouts, watch our videos, look at our news feeds, go to our teammates' Facebooks, and you see the value. We are different here. We're unique. Yes, we're in the same arena as a lot of other people. We're in the same profession as a lot of other people. But a lot of other people, they don't give a rip about anybody else, not even you, especially not you. They don't give a rip about anything. They're just out there celebrating that they took some more people's money. Who cares? Rah, rah, rah. Look at my big fat gold watch. All right, big deal. But they don't really commit to building people like we do. And I'm going to do something right now before I forget that's very, very important. We're going to talk about the system. We're going to give you updates, and we're going to give you an absolute, I'm going to share with you my business plan, what I'm doing, and what Blaze and George, the leadership of Simple Freedom, what we are committed to doing for and with you every single day, just so you know how we're running. And then we're going to give you a business plan, a strategy that you can do to help us and to help you and your people. Is that fair? That's what we're going to cover here tonight. It's cool, time's rolling, but who cares? We're up. Have another thunder. It's all good. So what I want to do, I want to show you Simple Freedom. I'm going to go on screen share. I'll be right back. I'm going to go on screen share and explain something to you that is going to set the stage, because if people don't understand this, they do not understand Simple Freedom. And what you're looking at right now is a screen capture of where you have to get to. Next week, we're going to be in New Jersey, simplefreedomevents.com. If you are on the northeast coast, anywhere from a comfortable driving distance from New Jersey, you want to go to www.simplefreedomevents.com, and you want to register to get to our Super Saturday next weekend, next Saturday in New Jersey. On the 21st of June, the picture you're looking at now is a Simple Freedom Bonfire number 5. You can register at simplefreedombonfire.com. Simplefreedombonfire.com is on the 21st. This is an incredible, incredible value. I'm going to keep doing and keep pushing and keep giving. As much as we give here for pennies, I'm going to keep giving you $1,500 minimum in coaching, immersion, internet marketing value, as long as they don't stop me and make me raise prices or do something that's not Simple Freedom like. Okay, I'm going to keep running with these. These are magical. They teach you at a different level the marketing skill sets that you're going to need anyway to make it in this business, no matter what we do. And it's a Super Saturday, and there's some awesome networking, and you're going to look at that very sunset, and we're going to take a ton of pictures and videos for your marketing. But the whole day is coaching inside of a hotel room at the Hilton Garden Inn in Carlsbad, a little bit north of San Diego, where we're going to go through list building funnels, lead capture pages, follow-up emails, traffic generation strategies, how to sell certainty, how to position your brand, yourself, and your business so that other people not only want it, but they absolutely need it from you after watching your follow-ups. That's what we're going to cover here. But what I want to do right now is I want to cover something that we call the Simple Freedom Warrior's Nest. And I just want you, this is only for diehards, okay? If you're sleepy and stuff and you need your teddy bear and you need to go ahead and go to bed, it's okay, guys. We love on you, man. This is recorded, obviously. It's a hangout. You can watch it. But I'm telling you right now, there's nothing like the energy of being here. And if you've been on more of these, comment in the thread and let everybody else feel what energy you're feeling right now. If you're feeling powered up and fired up to serve other people, that's what Simple Freedom is all about. So a lot of people ask me to explain Simple Freedom. Some of our old diehards, old school Simple Freedom diehards that were there at the inception, the conception of the idea that we call Simple Freedom, back in, we've been around for a long time, but we coined the phrase and started having our Tuesday night trainings back around 2006, 2007. Some people here have been with us that long. Some have been here that long. They'll know when I say the warrior's nest, they know what I'm about ready to do right now. You guys want to know what Simple Freedom is all about? This is what we're about. People ask me to explain it So I'm going to go through a very private manual that I only share with our top leadership, people that have been with us that I can trust with this information because it's not in the market, it's off the market, it's private, and we just share it from one another so that we can keep the real vision, the real message, and the real mission of the Simple Freedom family true and clear so nobody screws it up out there trying to explain what it is, talking about comp plans, right? Here's how I explain it. How do you explain Simple Freedom? We're a band. This is right out of the Warrior's Nest. Some of you old schoolers know what I'm talking about. We are a band of social nonconformists who are inspired entrepreneurs. Much like guys like Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki who've bucked the system and gotten rip-roaring, filthy free and made a huge difference in thousands of people's lives, all at the same time, who just cut a book a few years ago called Why We Want You to Be Rich. And I highly recommend to put that on your reading list. Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Why We Want You to Be Rich. Don't judge it. I know you've grown up probably in a system that feels a certain way when people use the word rich. We're going to use it again. Rich. Free. Think of the word freedom. Wealthy. Wealth. Abundance. Freedom. Good. Rich. Why we want you to be rich. Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki. They make gangster money, guys. Simple Freedom is an entrepreneur stage of awareness, a fortress of light for the initiate sage. And the gate that needs to be opened is one of discipline. That's our product. We are a mastermind community through and through, true to the word. Our program is thought. And we trade ambition and focus. That's what we trade. We're not day traders. We're day and night traders. What do we trade? We trade ambition and focus. We trade in abundance. We trade in prosperity thinking. We're a knowledge bank whereupon one idea becomes that of 10,000 other people. That's what we're doing here tonight. See, if I can share this with you and you share the vision and the true message and intention of the Simple Freedom family with other people, you're going to hit this message, and this message is going to get distributed, and it's going to hit the right people who've already been looking for it. And that's our job. Our job is to become really, really good inviters of the right kind of people, right? That's what we do. We're a knowledge bank, whereupon one idea becomes the idea of tens of thousands of other people. We are a human browser. People come to us for concepts, ideas, plans. Our program is knowledge. Our business is people. Our product is a duplicatable system. Make no mistake about that. That's our product. Our product is, I'm talking about Simple Freedom, guys. I'm not talking about Wake Up Now, I love them. I'm not talking about Empower. I'm not talking about Pure Leverage or Amway or any of that stuff. I'm talking about Simple Freedom. Our product is a duplicatable system. Our program is knowledge. Our business is people. We are a leadership warehouse. We build people. And our people build the business, and we expand. Here's why. Society, as usual, is trying to keep us small so we can work for the man in a 401k that Congress agrees will not be here in 2031. Your financial planner is going to cry, and be careful, One Finance. I love it. I love the discipline. Let's get people out of debt. Let's not sell them mediocrity. Let's not sell them a life of half-assness. Let's go for abundance, but let's do it responsibly. Let's get people out of debt. Let's make them more money. Let's help them save money. Let's help them be smart stewards and manage their money. That's what we do. Because your financial planner, Susie Orman and all these people, all they've got, the only tool they've got is, hey Joe, live below your means, man. Live below your means. Just spend less. Just live less. Just enjoy less. And you'll be okay. We think that's garbage. That's incomplete information. That's information from people who are struck out. They've given up. They don't think about the other side of the equation. How do I generate more cash flow in a responsible, ethical, honorable way? Because if we can be smart stewards of our money, manage our money well, save our money well, don't be dumb and irresponsible with our money, get rid of debt, high interest rate debt, get rid of that. But at the same time, what if we also have a vehicle that helps people create fresh, new cash flow, above average, atypical rivers of cash flow into their life, residual, passive income, not the kind that you have to break your back and trade your time for, 15 bucks an hour, whatever, but the kind that keeps coming in this month for a connection and serving other people that you did 6 months ago, and you get paid month after month after month. That's what we add here, guys. Our message, then, is the exact opposite as society. Our message is not to shrink your lifestyle down and crawl into a fetal position and wait to die. Our message is not to be an ostrich and stick your head in the sand and do nothing to help others. Our message is expand. Expand ourselves and then help serve other people and expand them. That's our vision. That's our message. That's what we aim to do. That's what Simple Freedom is all about, guys. It's way more than any compensation plan. I'm going to go through our system in a bit. Let me come back up off of this screen share and just talk to you about some. I want to talk about our comp plan here. I wake up now a little bit. Because that a lot of people don't even understand how powerful this comp plan is. This is one of the most powerful comp plans that you're ever going to see, period. Now I'm going to go over here and see what's up. See what's up in the comment stream. I'm going to refresh the comment stream. What do you guys think? So far, any thoughts, questions, anything? Anything? You guys loving this stuff? All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, when you ask us, anybody, your sponsor, anybody in leadership, your F3, your F4 and above, you know, when you ask us for content, for emails, what to post, stuff like this, go through this kind of meeting that we're having right now. Go through the thoughts. Man, watch, even if you just listen to it with headphones. You don't have to watch, but even if you just keep your laptop by your bed, allow your subconscious to listen to it while you drift asleep. And just listen to these concepts over and over. These are your follow-up emails. These, break them up into little sound bites that resonate with you. Like what you're doing right now. Like the comment stream. Like John, man, Blaze, Simple Freedom is a leadership factory. How many times have you seen Blaze write that in his follow-up emails? This man doesn't need no copywriting education course for $5,000, man. He is a master copywriter. Why? Because he's got a heart for what we're doing. That's it. Whatever you find yourself quoting and sharing on Facebook, that's a follow-up email. You guys know that? Whatever you find yourself resonating with, that brings freaking tears to your eyes, guys. That's it. That's your follow-up email. You know why? Because the right person that you're looking for is going to feel similar to what you felt with that information. So put the information out there. There is no perfect email. There is no email letter series. Okay? We're going to give you tons of content, streams of content. But I want to power you up and next level you up to understand where that content comes from. That pen and share on your Facebook, do you know? It's like right there. It's freedom of thought flow right then and there that it just is created. It just comes through and boom, there it is. I don't own it. I just received it, man. I've got the antenna set to not mind wrestle life. I don't mind wrestle those ideas. I receive them. If they pop in my head, I'm writing them down and I'm sharing them immediately before I second guess myself. Who am I to be putting out big vision stuff like that? Who am I to be sharing this big message with people? Who am I, right? And then people find other people on the internet that do have the spine to speak increase into the world even before they're even receiving stuff comparable to the vision that they're casting, right? But they don't get hung up on it. They put it out there, and who do you follow? Who are the crazy misfit, orphan, sleeping in a van, homeless guys, all this stuff, right? Why do people follow them? Because they had more courage than the typical, than the average. And all it was is you had that same thought when they had that same thought. The difference is somebody pushed submit, somebody pressed send, somebody sent the email without needing to talk to their sponsor about it for a month. Just from the heart, guys. That's what we do here. So the comment thread on these, on especially this Hangout, the comment stream here, keep your flow alive. Keep the flow going. Because it's going to, a couple of things are going to happen. I'm staring at the comment stream right now. I'm going to refresh right now. You guys are freaking awesome. You fire me up. Here's the thing. Keep it flowing, because two things are going to happen. What you post in the comment that's firing you up right now is going to fire up 100 other teammates, and we're going to crush it. And but how do we crush it? By helping somebody else change their life. Do you know how powerful you are? There's a quote out there. I don't know exactly what it is. Some of you guys, if you guys know, put the real quote down. But it says something about, you know, people. This is pure love, Diane. This is pure love, man. This is pure love, is what it is, right? This is how you change families' lives. You don't do it by half-ass, you know, oh, do we have automated traffic? You know, I don't want them to see me. Can I start a different Facebook? I don't want them to know it's me, right? You don't change lives by hiding. If you don't buy the energy that you're selling, why ask somebody else to buy it, right? You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, man, you got to wrap yourself up and sell yourself on this stuff, and it's got to become autoplay. It's got to become what you are. Keep the comment stream going, because what this is going to do, it's going to help other teammates to get fired up, and they're going to see messages here that'll be in their emails and their Facebook posts. They're going to share stuff. You know, this is where it's created, guys. And here's another thing that's going to happen. Guess who's going to be promoting the holy dickens out of these Hangouts as recordings in your follow-up? You are. I am. Blaze is, Diane is, Tracy Coomer is, Priscilla Scott is. Man, we got a lot of diehards. Luis Guillermo Zulaga, mi tocayo, he's going to be sharing this stuff, right? And so what's going to happen is that's going to hit their news feed, and we're going to impact the lives of so many different minds are going to read these thoughts that we are going to save a lot of people from a life of mediocrity. One little thought, right? So prospects, we're going to be promoting these pages. We want them to come here, and we want them to get to know your heart. It's not about me selling people. A lot of people say, oh, come, I'm going to sell everything for you. I can't sell jack for you. I can't. All I can do is I can help communicate the vision and the message of the True Simple Freedom family. And I know, not everybody, but I know that's going to impact somebody. And all we have to do as a collective, big picture, here's your business plan. Get people to watch these Hangouts. Get people to come in on the phone. But these Hangouts are so powerful because of the comment stream. They see thousands of people here sharing their vision, their thoughts, and their emotional, replies and the way they're receiving this information. And I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, I don't care if you're an anti-emotional person that doesn't get jacked up and feel stuff, because I don't know about your life. You know, you may not be that, but you know what? Tons of other people are. And if you want to build a thriving business, you have to market and sell at the level of the heart of other people. Forget about the mind. It's all about the heart. It is all about emotion. That last car you bought, please don't tell me it was a intelligent, logical decision. Man, there's something about that thing that just you gripped the steering wheel and it was a done deal. Way before you talked poker and you had your poker face sitting at the table trying to get the best deal for it. That was a different story. But you were sold. You bought that car a long time. You saw it. You felt it. Maybe your little girl got in the back seat and just felt comfortable. Daddy, I love this car. We're going to take it home. It was done. It was closed. Right? Am I right? It's emotional, man. And here, even if you're not, even if you are not, I just want traffic, I want a converting page, and I want to, right? Cool. Cool. Run it like that. Run a lot of traffic, because the majority of the people that you find are emotional. I'm emotional. I'm passionate, right? I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. I can't hobnob with gurus that I know are bullshitting people. I just can't do it. Right? I'm going to call a spade a spade. Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, sometimes I say too much, sometimes I don't say enough, and I feel bad about it, right? So whatever, man, whatever. It is what it is. But you know what? Your marketing is going to find people like me. That's it. And so even if you're not the emotional type, learn what's happening here. Learn what's going on. Use these phrases and these thoughts because other people, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of other people are going to be on this page. What do you want them to read in here? Right? I haven't gotten my first sale. It's so hard. Right? You don't want them reading that junk. Right? They can read that in every other program out there. Right? We speak a different language here. We speak a language of increase. And look at us. Look at who's in the comment. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Greg Martinez is here. I'm not surprised Brian Wintle is in the house. I'm not surprised I see Bruce Patrick and Brian Hipple and Leslie Ware here. I am not surprised to see Big Jim Hoffman in this room at midnight Eastern time. Right? I'm not surprised. Why? Because we attract quality, awesome people. And if we keep rolling, keep the message simple and true like this, we're going to keep attracting more Bruce Patricks, more Brian Hipples, more Greg Martinez, more Brian Wintles. We're going to attract more of you, and that's who we're looking for, right? So it's the very subtle things about marketing that allow us to keep it simple. So we're going to talk about the system a little bit. Let me cover a couple of things. We talked about the Warrior's Nest, right? That's the message that we're sending out. It's powerful in this comment thread because prospects are going to see the energy of this team. Notice we're not jumping up and down talking about how many newbies we racked into some big ticket and how we bought a big-ass $50,000 watch on the backs of newbies who haven't made a freaking sale yet in over 2 years. And we're hooping and hollering two gurus that keep making sales on the backs of a bunch of newbies that aren't getting jack. And we're celebrating it. We don't operate that way. That's cool. That's affiliate marketing. Totally different psychology. Totally different. It's an alpha dog game. It's an alpha thing. You know, produce, you know, and who cares? And if they don't produce, then their mindset is weak, right? Look, this is a team build. We don't pull that shit. What we want to do is really lift people up. Add so much increase into their heart that they are lit on fire and don't need any training guru products. They're going to go on fire and just share this message with as many people as humanly possible. And they don't care who's going to not like it, who's going to like it. They're just going to share it. They're going to understand, right? Bring them to church, we'll save them. Okay, I got that from my buddy Michelangelo. Man, that's what we're about, guys. So system update. I want to know real quick, because I saw my brother Blaze, man. I didn't know if he was going to be out with the family. I was going to do this for the team no matter who was out with the family and not, and it's all good, man. That's what freedom's all about. But I think I saw Blaze in here. Hey, Blaze, if you're on, man, shoot me a message on Facebook so I can get you a link. I'm going to give a quick overview of where we're at with the Simple Freedom Marketing System, what we're working on right now, the Getting Started videos. I mean, we are inches away from releasing this thing to you guys, but we want to make sure that you realize what the system is really intended to be for you, and the most powerful thing is how fast we've grown, how much we've grown without it. I don't want people to use anything as a crutch, including our awesome system that we're about to review. We have everything we need right now. As long as we have your heart, understanding what the true message of Simple Freedom is, you got everything you need to make as much money as you want. I want to talk about the Wake Up Now compensation plan. I want to talk about where we're at with the system. You know, if you can pop out, Blaze, let me know. If not, it's all good, man. I'm just going to keep rolling. If I get a message, great. If not, we're just going to roll. Here's the beautiful thing about the Wake Up Now compensation plan that you guys at some point need to understand. The beautiful thing about it is that it really, guys, the comp plan stops at D3. You guys know that, right? The comp plan begins and ends at D3. That's it. And that's the beautiful thing about it, guys. We all have the chart that says what kind of volume we need to hit Founder 5, Founder 7, Executive, Sapphire, Blueberry, Strawberry, whatever the ranks are, right? Global Executive. We know what the volume is. So we know that progressively as your team grows, your volume grows, right? People can buy whatever they want, but here we recommend, well, we don't hide it, we recommend the Platinum package, right? More money with fewer people. If you're an entrepreneur, we're talking entrepreneur stuff tonight, platinum package is where you want to be, right? That's okay. If you're a retailer and stuff and you're selling other packages, hey, man, I love that. Me too, right? Let people buy whatever they want to buy. But entrepreneur-wise, you want to build this thing with us? Hey, man, it's $100, please. Get the platinum package. Get the full host of your products so you can analyze and check out all the value that we have. Beyond that, here's why it's so powerful. Usually with internet marketing, with the kind of automated marketing system that we're going to have available for you, the automated traffic co-ops where you're just going to be able to, if you want to, you're going to be able to click a button, send good traffic into your system, build a list, and check this. Hear me out about the system. Let me just talk about the system real quick. We'll get back to the comp plan. Look, so we're going to make it this easy, as easy for internet marketers as it has been for Facebook hustlers, and as simple and fun as it has been for Nicole Mitchell and Panera Bread hustlers, right? Offline marketing. We got the booklet. We got the direct response postcards, guys. We've got the Simple Freedom booklet that we can use online and offline, right? So we've got offline. We've got meetings going on, live meetings in people's homes and Panera Bread and all that stuff that we're closing now. After the meeting, you show the video, you talk about why you joined, why you're here, why you're excited, and then say, hey, I got a leader that really wants to show you the level of commitment that we have. Let's look at my laptop. I've got a private hangout on, and Blaze or Tracy Coomer or Don or Tracy or me or somebody is on a hangout closing the thing out. All right, so hybrid, merging the offline with the online, super powerful. Nobody else is doing it. Why aren't they? They don't have a comp plan that motivates that kind of behavior. They don't. They just don't have it. We do, right? So we take full advantage of it. So having said that, we have all of that stuff right now. By the same token, our system for internet marketers is going to open a whole new market, because now affiliate marketers that have been waiting for us to develop something like this for them, they're going to be able to have this. And although we can't guarantee anything, you are already in. You are already in. So when these people begin to come in, guess who the vanguard is that's going to be sharing what I'm about to say with the market to attract some of those affiliate marketing mindsets. It's all mindsets. It's different markets that we're appealing to, right? Now, they get scared by what we've been doing to blow up anyway. They still get scared about it. They want an automated marketing website. They want to be able to click on a button and buy traffic. They want to be able to have help with the email follow-up to convert those sales. They're used to that. They can go, here's the thing, when you have that skill set and money to advertise, you can go and find the offer that converts the best and market into that, right? So that's kind of their mindset. So to be able to open you up, open your business to that market, that's why we committed to developing a marketing system that they are going to absolutely love. Here's why. The internet marketer is going to be able to say, cool, I've got money for advertising. They've got a converting funnel. It's sexy. Nobody else is doing it like that. I like the comp plan. I'm selling this big ticket stuff. I've got these little tools and affiliate ebooks and JVZoo stuff. I've got my today money coming in. That's cool. But wouldn't it be great to keep doing the way I build affiliate marketing, internet marketing style, and build a solid, sticky, long-term residual income, and have these guys build and cultivate and nurture and educate and train my team that's going to keep selling for me? For an affiliate marketer, they usually mail, they advertise, they mail their follow-up emails, they generate sales, they grab a commission, and then they start over every day. There is no leverage. Some people claim that there is. There is no leverage in affiliate marketing. Believe me. Because there's no incentive to take care of those people as teammates. They call them teammates, but they're really not. They have to fend for themselves immediately, right? I don't know what animal in nature has to fend for themselves immediately, but that's what it is. Create the analogy, right? That's what it is. When they that are living in shark-infested waters like that, when they see what we do, then they say, now I have a system. I can click on a button, buy traffic, let it run through the system. I'm going to create that list. The list is mine. It's in my own autoresponder. However, and I can do whatever I want with my list. I can mail them Amway, Mary Kay, whatever I want. However, Simple Freedom is going to assist me to close sales, because when the traffic comes in, they're going to have a free invitation to start in the system. And now they're in the system. Simple Freedom is going to keep inviting them to the training, the education, the motivation, the inspiration. They're going to give them the messages to share. They're going to tell them where to share the messages for best results. And they're going to tell them we're only looking for 3 anyway. Then we want to work in depth with your team. That's part of the comp plan. So it's very, very simple. It's only $100. Get in. So we are going to keep following up and marketing for the affiliate marketer and you using our system. We're going to be able to keep doing that the same way that I do. A lot of times I get an idea, boom, and I'm doing Blaze knows, everybody knows this. I get an idea and I'm putting it to market, I mean, right now. And so right now it's beautiful. What you have to do is see when I get an idea and I promote into a hangout, I post something on Facebook, right? I create a little video that can be shared by the team. They're generic. And then I send an email to my list. So if you're on my list, you get the email. You see then I go to our group and I say, hey guys, I just did this promotional marketing. You might want to send it to your list and post this on your Facebook, right? So then you can model what I'm doing, but you got to model what I'm doing. You got to wait and see what I'm doing. Because these are, guys, I don't plan these things out. Sometimes I plan something out for a couple of days, but most of the time it just happens and I know it's going to convert because I have 14 years full-time experience. I just know the market, and I'm like, hey, cool concept. Let's go. Let's run with this. And so then you see me do it on my Facebook, in my email, and on my video, and then you have to share the video, share the Facebook post, and write your own email and shoot it to your list, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. That's the way we've blown up to over 2,000 people in just 4 or 5 months. Crazy. Over 95, we're close to, I don't know if we've hit the 100th yet, but last time I checked, we're at 99 families that have reached the 600 club or better on our team in only like 4 or 5 months. Guys, unheard of in the industry. That kind of success from new people, we're competing. That kind of result, documented results, are competing with full programs out there. We're just one team, right? But that's the kind of duplication we have going on. It's crazy deep too, right? And so now let's take it a step further. We've been able to do that with what we've got, which is all we need. But now we're adding this. It's like just adding rocket fuel to the vehicle we've already built, right? And now what we're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to market the same way you're marketing right now. Point them to your link. They're going to come to a capture page. They're going to ask for more information for free. They're going to put their email in a box. You're going to build your list. You can mail and model and do whatever you want with your list. But when they begin and they come into our system for free, they're going to be in our list too as a team. Every single message is going to be coded to close sales for you. So now what I do anyway for my own business, and I've been bringing in like 40 to 60 people a month in this thing, right? So what I do to do that, as I do what we do, Blaze and George, as we do what we do, it's going to happen for your prospects at the speed of thought. How cool is that? No matter how you're marketing, no matter what you're doing, we are going to be able to lead and help push your marketing as well. It's not a handout, it's a hand up, right? Because you're still marketing. But that's the way the system is. That powerful or what? So we're going to be able to do that. And so the amount of duplication we've already have going on is just going to incrementally begin to increase because it's going to be a uniformed method of marketing. That's why this hangout is so important. You're the vanguard. You're the leader of this team. You're going to understand our real message. Our real vision is about serving other people. It's not about us buying new $300 jeans and flossing it on Facebook. It's not about thumping our chest and saying, I just made $10,000. Look at me, woo woo, right? Because even when you do make $10,000 with us, you know what you're going to be saying, we hope? Here's the spirit of Simple Freedom. I created so much success in my team. My team is actually documented to be winning so much that residually it kicked off a $10,000 residual income to me. That means I've created about $100,000 in income for them, and it's all about them. Look at them. I'm celebrating them. How many people have hit D3? How many people hit F3? How many people in my team have hit F4? This is going to be you championing your team. That's Simple Freedom. When you see anyone just bragging about what they do, they might not have been through these hangouts. They might not understand the spirit of Simple Freedom. We champion our team. Why do we do that so much, guys? Because nobody else out there can. And because that's the heart of our team. That's our marketing plan. Champion what's going on with the new people on your team. Because going back to the comp plan, that's about the system. Let me give you the final updates on the system. It's done. System is ready to rock. The front end, the front video, the video sales letter, the shell system, the look and feel to it, everything is done. What we're doing right now, as we're doing this, probably Blaze and George are out there working on those videos, where all we're doing right now is creating a welcome video. Hey, welcome to the team, man. It's glad to have you. I want to get you plugged in. It's going to be really, really simple. What you got to do is plug into your autoresponder, plug into the API, create a list. Here's how you do it. ABC123, you're ready to rock. Click here, take the Facebook Hustle messages, pop them on your Facebook. Click here for some emails that I want you to launch your business to your email list. Use this email, paste it here. Use these Facebook messages, paste them over here. If you're comfortable with videos, here's something you can do. But it's that super simple. P.S. and by the way, if you'd like some automated traffic, click on the Simple Freedom Co-op button to get some traffic coming in. Here's your link. Let's rock and roll. I'll see you at the next event. Our system is 3 steps, and they are easy. Get in, plug in, get to the event. Get in, plug in, get to the event. That's our system. And our compensation plan is designed to dance with the system of Simple Freedom, right? Our compensation plan is get 3 and help 3 to bring 3. Or, bring 3 and then help those 3 get their 3. Here's how simple our compensation plan is. Let's go generate enough messages in the marketplace to generate a sale. Then let's do that again. And then let's do that again, right? Take the messages that we share with you. Watch us on Facebook, get on our email list, watch how your sponsor flows. Get those messages out there consistently enough so that we generate 3 sales, platinum sales, I'm just using a hypothetical. This is kind of the way we've been building like crazy for the few months. I'm just going to use this. Not the only way, but it's the way that's really been helping us build fast and deep. 3 platinum sales. And then what we do, okay, let's talk theory for a second. 3 platinum sales, let's just assume you're not going to do that because you get so fired up about generating 3 sales that you want to generate 10 more, right? That's what happens, right? So, but let's say we were just insane, not smart, and we generated our 3 sales and we retired, all things being equal, right? We retired. So I just want to show you the power of the compensation plan. Because we go above and beyond it is why we've been able to blow it up so fast, right? But just on its face, a team of 3 people, and they are with Simple Freedom. We're going to get up under those people. We're going to lift them up. We're going to add so much increase in. We're going to plug them in to the daily mindset call. We're going to plug them in to our almost daily marketing skill set trainings that we share. Having the marketing system done is going to make it so much simpler, because we're going to have a private member-only blog where we can go in as leaders and just give you the coaching and give you the training in one location where only members can get to it. You can do review videos of it, you can speak of it, you can promote into it, right? But nobody can get in unless they're platinum package members of the team. And then we have a blog location, a location to serve up some training videos to you, and it's going to be right there, easy to get to. Our Wake Up Empowered Facebook group has been phenomenal, but you can see as we grow, we're outgrowing that house, right? We need a more organized, scalable system, and that's what our new marketing system is all about too on the back end. It gives you the university, the school, the content where you can just go in, get what you need to market, put it out to the market consistently, and attract those 3 people. Can you imagine having a team of 3 people? Now they're plugged into us. We help them do what you just did. Now you're in the 600 club. That's as easy as it is. But it doesn't stop, guys. Who's the most fired up about going D3 in your team when that happens? The very new people. Who's the most important? What's the most important rank in all of Simple Freedom Wake Up Now team? D3. Delta 3, man. D3, Director 3 is the most important rank. We work psychotically focused and feverishly to help everybody on your team that's new find their first 3 platinum sales. Why? Because at that point their credit card ceases to be hit and they've seen proof that the team build works. Ask Zach on Steve Barnes and Jeremy Big Chips Neal's team if he believes that the team worked for him, right? The way we worked together to help break him to F3. All of it came together, right? And all it is creating D3s. Our comp plan is get you to D3 and help your people get to D3. That is the entire comp plan. If people are asking any more questions, you know, trying to overanalyze it before they get in, they're losing the picture of what we've got here. The comp plan is go D3 and help them get D3. That's the comp plan. If you can do that, you can get to the point where you're blowing up this comp plan like Eric Turner after 13 months making $114,000 a month, income disclosure, but I'm saying, isn't it cool that it's possible? That's the comp plan, guys. And that's what the system is going to help us do. The vision of simple freedom, why are we so fired up about doing this? Our goal is real simple. We've generated, let's call it 100. It's 99 families last time I checked, unless we broke an F3 while I was at dance recital today with my daughters. But so in about 4.5 months, we've helped 100 families in 4.5 months get into at least the 600 club, $600 residual income. Without a system, without knowing what we were doing, being brand new, being newbies ourselves in this project. Now we've learned. Now we've created a system. Now we've got a family and a process. We've got education, we've got training, we've got salesmanship, we've got messages. We've got it so simplified, it's crazy. Offline, on social media, and online. It's absolutely phenomenal what we've built, the foundation, the infrastructure that we have. So our goal is to shatter that record. We want to create another 100 families to get into the 600 club, but we don't want to do it in 4.5 months. We want to do it in 2. We want to help another 100 families reach the 600 club. We want to do that in 2 months. We're in a 90 in 90. We're in a 90-day challenge run right now. We want to better the results. We want to create 100 new Founder 3 and above families, new, in 2 months. Who's going to be one of them? Somebody. Groups of people here in this hangout that are going to watch the replay tomorrow. They're going to be in that group. That's going to give us critical mass kind of momentum, guys. And what happens there is the third set of 100 families to reach 600 will be done in a faster amount of time. It's going to get quicker. It's going to get faster. And the people that are running now and not wasting time trying to overanalyze stuff or overcomplicate, the people that are just taking the messages you see me and Blaze and everybody else here in leadership sharing, and just share the darn thing. And if you don't have enough people on Facebook yet, then just focus. Just focus on that alone, right? Just focus on that alone. How can I find and meet 10 new people today on Facebook? 10 new people, 10 new people, 10 new people. Don't worry about trying to generate 1 million leads a day like the gurus want you to do. Don't worry about that. You'll blow your money and go broke and quit the industry trying to do the guru stuff because it doesn't work. They're sales pitches. Here's what you want to do. Here's what people don't do. Here's what I did and other people did not do, and it's why I've been here 14 years. I didn't care about the pie-in-the-sky crap. All I wanted to do is meet 5 to 10 new, real people every single day. I didn't care if it was offline or online. I didn't care. I did not care, right? So I found something that I was comfortable with, discussion forums later on Facebook, just comfortable with it, direct response, email solo ads. Those are 2 things, one paid, one free. 2 little skills. And all I learned to do is I learned to take everything I had learned when I was with the big A that sounds like Ardway, Adway, Adway, right? I just learned what I learned at those functions, listening to those tapes for all those years, and I learned to package pieces of those messages on the internet. That's all you see me doing right now on Facebook. You know what that's called? It's called Dale Carnegie. How to Win Friends and Influence People, applied on Facebook. That's all I did. And my vision was, I don't care what these gurus are saying, and I don't care what these defeated newbies are saying. Oh my God, it's so overwhelming. No, it's not. It's not overwhelming. If all you're focused on is meeting 10 new people a day on Facebook, that's not overwhelming. Go do that. And all I did is I did that. And I did that day after day after day after until it became subconscious. And I was just posting stuff and meeting stuff and, looking for other people that were influential in my industry, and I would go post on their threads, and it was all positive, and then they would come and follow me. Then I was inviting on my wall. On my wall, I wasn't spamming other people with this. On my wall, I would invite to training. I would invite to tutorial videos. I would invite to list building videos. I would invite to little pieces of content I created, not guru, just basic pieces of content that I created that covered questions that everybody else had about how to do stuff. How to create a capture page, how I generate leads, how to post a solo ad, how to create a fan page, how to apply Dale Carnegie, how to win friends and influence people on Facebook to generate free leads. I would post that stuff, and I would invite people to conference calls, training videos, hangouts, whatever, on my wall. But I was out there meeting other people on other pages, other groups, other walls, by using the strategies inside of How to Win Friends and Influence People and applying them. That was my marketing plan. While I was doing that, one time a week, I would buy some kind of an email ad or buy traffic in some kind of way to fit my budget. If it was $50 a week, I would find a solo ad like topsurfer.com or whatever, and I would send one of those little messages that I was posting anyway. I wasn't hypey or pitchy. I would just use something like a personal development or a mindset or this kind of phrasing that you're seeing in the comment stream tonight. I would post that as an email with an invitation to free training to learn how to generate more traffic, leads, and sales for anything you're building. I knew intuitively that if I invited people to generic training, no matter what they were doing, I wanted to help them. I just knew in my gut some people were without a team, without support, and they weren't even bought into their deal enough to stick with it. And if they came to me and started getting more value from me, not even attached to them, they would eventually just buy into my program, want to work together. I just had faith in that, belief. And so that's what I did. That was it. So that's what our goal has become. By sharing the messages, we want to help 100 families get to the 600 Club in 2 months. That's our next goal. Probably our next goal after that is another 100 families hit the 600 Club in 1 month. And then after that, sky's the limit, man. It's all good. You're going to set the next goal after that. With the comp plan we went through, the system we talked about, the front end, it's done. Getting started videos is all we're working on right now. It's going to be ready to go. You're going to have emails in there to send. Copy and paste, tweak them up to fit your personality. Facebook messages, same thing. Couple of very simple, little, easy things to do. The Facebook group is going to be a place where we celebrate new people joining and new people hitting ranks and leaders hitting more ranks and all of the celebration that we have going on. That's the function of the group. Why? So that you and your team can go in there and pull those celebrations, and that's what you post. And that's your follow-up email. Even more people, 3 more people hit Founder 3. What are you waiting for? Then they click on that subject line. They open up the email, and there's a picture of a real person in the Simple Freedom team that just hit Founder 3. The income disclaimer is below that, and we just tell a brief little clip of their story. Guys, have you come to our free training hangout? Learn how they're doing this. We tell you exactly how we're doing it. Click here for the recording. Click here to join me. That's it. And it's the story of the celebration. Guys, it cannot get any simpler than that. Our training, you're going to take our training, you're going to learn a skill set, you're going to flip it. You know how real estate flipping, you buy a fixer-upper, you put a new bathtub in the sucker, and you sell it for a profit. Flipping real estate, I'm going to teach you how to flip training. You guys want to learn how to flip training? That's how I built my biggest list. Started making money on the internet full-time because I learned how to flip knowledge into cash. I'm an alchemist, man. I take skill sets and I turn them into cash flow. And I'm going to teach you how I do it. I learn something, I apply it, I immediately share and teach it. at the same time, simultaneously, every single time. I learn something, I apply it, I immediately share it and teach it at the same time, simultaneously, every single time. That's what I do. That's what I want you to do. We don't give you daily, everyday training, guys, just so you can keep ingesting and consuming information. That's not why we're doing it. We're doing it, and it's not even for you. You're already in. I'm preaching to the choir, right? Here's why I do content training every single day. I want to empower your new team to see a clean message and immediately take it to the marketplace. We're driving depth. Old schoolers, remember building by tap rooting? Remember building by tap rooting? That's what we do here. We drive as deep as we can into your organization as fast as we can. How do we do it online? By giving people the information and telling them where to share it so that they can just do that and find us more people to invite to our environment. They fall in love with the way we do things, and they join. And then we go to their new people and we give them a message and take it out there, invite more people to our environment. They fall in love with it and they join. And then we drive down deeper into those new people, right? And now you're at the beach with your kids, and I'm sitting there grinding 15 levels deep in your business, driving more sales. That's what Simple Freedom is all about. Why? Because it's part of our philosophy. Our prosperity prospers 10,000 people, and their prosperity will prosper you. And we're going to help them get it first. That's it. Everything else that we've talked about tonight is centered in all about that. What you give away, you always will get to keep. What you give away, you always get to keep. So we give more than anybody else. We give more than anybody else out in the industry, and that's a phrase, and that's something you speak of, and that's what you train about, and that's your follow-up email. That's your Facebook post. We give more than anyone else out there. That's why we have the duplication and the depth of duplication that we have. Do you realize we have brand new people, I mean literally brand new people to the ranks of leaders that have never seen this kind of cash flow ever in their life this quickly in a matter of months. Founder fives that are, for all intents and purposes, new, having a blast breaking founder fours. Let me put it to you this way, and I'm not saying this in any way derogatory because everybody is a newbie to Wake Up Now and Simple Freedom. We've only been in Wake Up Now as a Simple Freedom team for 4.5 months, right? So we're all newbies. We have newbies breaking founder fours. We have new people developing leaders under them. That's exactly what we're going to build under you. That's what makes me fired up. We have newbies breaking leaders, right? It's phenomenal. Here's why it's phenomenal. Where else ever online right now have you seen this happening? Let me know where. Where? You haven't. The only thing you see and you keep seeing is the top producers making more money. Hold on a second. Let me yawn. That's boring. So what? We see that all the time. Of course a top producer is going to produce. What's their team doing? Jack, that's what they're doing. They're not doing nothing. They're paying for the top producer's income. That's what they're doing. Nothing wrong with that's a model, right? But we play in a little bit better way. Let me show you my tool that I use. Hold on a second. We're almost done, guys. I'm fired up. I could go all night, but I won't. But I just want to show you what has created, right? What is the magic mojo systems and tools that we've been using to create the type of success that we've already created, and now we're going to blast off and go exponential on the marketplace. We're absolutely going to, right? It's already happening. And here's what, so I'm showing you this to show you that it really is, it's not the marketing, it's not the tools, it's not the equipment, it's our heart. Our passion, your heart and your passion and your commitment to helping other people win is what's attracting more people. And the bigger our crowd grows, the faster it gets even bigger, right? how do you draw a bigger crowd? Build a crowd. Because a crowd attracts a bigger crowd, right? But look at what we've done it with. We've done it with a dinky little tripod where I sit my phone and I record a video and I immediately share it to my Facebook immediately while it's sitting here. So that's one tool. And then I take that, once it's on Facebook, I take that and I upload it. You call it YouTube, that's great. I upload mine to Vimeo so that then I can take it and I share it into my email list. And then I share that all over the place, on a blog, on free platforms. I can put it on SlideShare. I can put screenshots of it and put it on Pinterest with a description, with an invitation to free training. That little tripod. We've got a direct response prospect lead generating postcard that I send to leads that I capture online and buyer MLM buyer leads that I buy myself. I don't complain about the quality of them. Leads suck. But I send them a direct response postcard in a gold or a red invitation style envelope. I put this postcard in a bright, loud colored, invitation style envelope rather, and I put this postcard in a bright envelope and I mail it to MLM buyer leads that I buy. And that's another easy. I leave this everywhere. If I give a tip, I leave it. I went to Apollo's barbershop today. I left a fat tip. You know why you leave a fat tip and leave this? Because that way they're not going to talk crap about you leaving a little postcard. They just got a fat tip. They're going to let you leave whatever you want to leave, right? So tip well, and they will love the information you leave, right? So that, I showed you the booklet. I share this booklet online as a PDF in my follow-up emails, and I also leave it everywhere and send it to leads and leave it around town, and it takes all the rejection for me. It puts people on an 800 recorded call. It sends people to my website, but the book itself tells the story and explains the mission and the system that we do. It's very simple stuff. Facebook Hustle, we're famous for it. George Breyer, right? Email marketing, we're famous for it. There's something else that we're about to do that we are already quite, now I'm not going to say famous, but we are very prolific, very proficient in automated traffic generation, list building, and automated marketing funnel salesmanship. We know how to sell on the internet, sight unseen. And our new system with our traffic co-ops are going to help the internet marketer, the affiliate marketer. It's going to help do that. Our training is going to go up a notch because now we're going to have a more structured, organized place where you're going to see the training, and it's going to be simplified to its core. People are going to go take a couple of things, boom, get it in the market. Take a message, a concept, boom, and get it out in the market. Do you know, from the people that have read this booklet, you know how it says that the power is not in complicating anything. The power of generating cash flow is in creating a way to take a simple message and to simply broadcast it into a larger space where more people receive it than what you can do one-on-one at a job to generate income, right? And the booklet uses the example of Tony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey. Tony Robbins used a method where he had a concept and an idea, and he thought the concept within the concept was, I know I'm not the only one sitting up in the middle of the night trying to figure out how to improve my life, how to make more money, lose more weight, get better, whatever. There's got to be other people thinking this stuff with me. How can I take this message and impact more people than just a couple of people every day that I meet in day-to-day life, right? Or in advertising, whatever. So he created a piece of information that he sold with an infomercial. The infomercial was free as long as you were paying your cable or had TV, right? Late at night, you didn't have to buy a ticket to hear his message, and he had his message running like a late night hangout. I wonder where we're learning this stuff from. And people would just come to his late night infomercials as if it was a TV show. They would wait for the Tony Robbins infomercial at night. They would call each other with old telephones, rotary, and get each other on the Tony Robbins info. Hey, he's on channel 7 again. He's on channel 7 again. Go, 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 right? And he would give. What you give away, you always get to keep. Guys, this is not stuff that we dream up out of nowhere. We are modeling, we are channeling multi-millionaires, and we're taking their systems and applying it to these awesome tools that were only available to other millionaires and big corporations. What you are able to do right now to build your business wasn't even available to us a few short years ago. But we have now the firepower and tools and technology and the speed that we can get a message out to masses of people. You have the equivalent of a multi-millionaire tool chest right now. So all we did is we did what Tony Robbins did. We did what Oprah Winfrey did. Oprah knew that there had to be more people thinking about personal development and abundance, prosperity thinking, good news merchant stuff, right? She created a little bit of a different platform. She created a TV show where she would have that one conversation with her guest, but instead of just having the conversation with one person or a small group of people over a cup of coffee, she had that conversation, but millions of others were able to sit in and listen. That's all we're doing here, guys. We create content that can literally, in a simplified way, change people's lives. It's very, very easy to invite people to free information like this. They get it. Some people get it. Some people don't. The people that get it, they're going to buy a platinum package right now by slamming the green button. They're going to join the Simple Freedom family because they've been looking for a family like this. They've been looking for a location where they can practice their better self. Because the only competition you have is yesterday's you. That's it. If we can just be just a little bit better tomorrow than when we were yesterday, if we can serve people a little bit better tomorrow than how we served them today, you're in like Flynn, you're good, you're golden. Because then the next day, you're going to want to get a little bit better than even your best day. And we're always managing our worst self and practicing our better self. That's what we do at Simple Freedom. We covered that when we reviewed the Warrior's Nest piece of information for tonight. That's what we do. Our product is a duplicatable system. Our program is building people. We build people. We build increase into people. We give them vision. We give them messages to share with other people that might be thinking along the same lines. Like Oprah did, we have hangouts. We have videos. We have conference calls. We invite people to hear and feel our energy. And if they resonate, if they're vibing on the same frequency, they're going to want to come closer. They're going to join. Other people won't, no big deal. Our job is not to convince people to come and run with us. Our job is to locate those who are already looking for us anyway. When you think about it that way, does rejection hurt? You can have a booklet, take the rejection. You know what? I'll do you one better. Let Blaze and Dawn and Tracy and Ed Terranova and myself and George and all our leaders, Bruce and Tricia, Armand Bright, the Bonin brothers, right? All our awesome leaders that we have. Let us, we've got thick skin because we know exactly what we've got our hands on. We know the vision and we know the message. Let us take the rejection for you. You just share our information, bring them to us. Bring them to our hangout, bring them to our video, bring them to our calls, bring them to our booklets, our MP3s, our postcards. You just bring them and let us take the rejection for you. Will you feel more confident getting the message out to even more people tomorrow when you know it's not even about you? The rejection doesn't have to flow through you. You don't care if they get in. You don't care if they don't get in. You don't give a rip. You don't give a rip at all. You're just going to share the message with as many people as possible. What message? The message we're giving you every day in our group, in my Facebook, in my emails, on my videos. Steal the content, hear the phrases, and share that with other people. Let me show you a little bit about, you want to know what freedom looks like? You want to see freedom? The freedom you're about to look at is not going to be anything that you've learned from gurus. Gurus have taught you to believe that the freedom is a mansion. And it might be cool, right? Freedom is sinking your toes in the hot sands in Bora Bora and Fiji. Freedom, so the gurus say, freedom is a $40,000 watch. Freedom is a Ferrari. Most of them rent them. Freedom is all this superficial fun, right? Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Freedom is a bunch of crap, right? They're showing you all this stuff that they pretend freedom is. Your market doesn't understand freedom that way. You want to know what freedom is to people? Most people, the vast majority that we find that are attracted to us, that run with us, it's because we market at the level of the heart, right? Freedom, let me show you freedom. You guys want to see freedom? Freedom, that's freedom. Wait, I didn't go, wait. That's not freedom, that's not screen share. Let me go on screen share, I'm fired up. Watch this, and we'll call it a wrap, guys, it's cool. But we got the diehards here, so it's all good. Freedom is never missing a dance recital. Freedom is watching your son hit his very first home run in Pony League Baseball, where they have a real home run fence, 250 feet. They feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof when they're 12 or 13 years old. And just like the guys on TV, they swing, connect, and it leaves the frickin' ballpark, and they're looking for dad and mom in the stands as they're rounding every single frickin' base. Floating on air. Freedom is being there. Freedom is not hearing it 9 o'clock at night because you're slaving and grinding, trading your time, trading your family, trading your freedom for $15 an hour. To real people, not gurus. You're not gonna who's going to recruit gurus? I don't recruit gurus. I recruit real people. Freedom is being there at the first recital and the freaking last recital before they go off to college. That's freedom. Let me show you freedom. Freedom is hearing all your life you're not enough. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not educated enough. You're just not enough, man. Living in an RV full time, what the hell are you thinking, man? Come back to Earth. Get a job. Stop dreaming. You're not going to be in a full-time RV. How the hell are you going to make a living? Freedom is being able to stare at the freaking sky from state park to state park, visiting people on your team and adding increase into them every single day without needing to call in sick, without needing to ask for a vacation, cruising around the highways and byways, taking pictures of pink Stingray Corvettes. Freedom is being able to go where you want to go, when you want to go, how you want to get there, which route you want to take, even Route 60 freaking 6. Freedom is being able to live a life everybody else thought you were stupid for even believing in. You're just hurting yourself. You're dreaming stuff like that that's not going to come true. You're just hurting yourself. You're going to be on antidepressants thinking that way. What are you, better than us? You've never succeeded in anything in your life. You haven't helped 2 people around here, let alone the world. Are you trying to help people? Freedom, guys, is something totally, totally different than what the gurus and corporate America has you thinking that it is. Freedom is being able to rip open a $5,000 solid, deep monthly residual income and start breaking leaders inside depth in your team while kicking back out of your pickup camper at a state park in Oklahoma in the woods. Freedom is a whole lot different. And if you project these images and these real stories and these real people of freedom with other freedom seekers, you're going to attract them, guys. You're not trying to attract the naysayers that needed to be mentally convinced of anything. You're not trying to attract that person. You're trying to attract the person that knows it's possible, that knows they've been wired different to think like an entrepreneur, that won't take no for an answer, and that's just looking for the right environment to be their full, authentic, abundant self. Those are the people that you're looking for, and they are out there. And all we have to do, we don't have to figure it out. We don't have to get it all going perfect. We just need to get the messages out there in front of them so that they will see them. But if we lay down in our doubts, if we curl up in our fears, and if we procrastinate, and if we don't pull the trigger on the messages that we know we should be sharing out there because we're embarrassed by it or whatever, if we do that, then we won't reach people like this. Somebody's going to reach them. The same way that somebody on this team reached you, you were going to find something. The question is, who's going to find who? Are you going to go out there and spread the messages and keep it simple? One of the things, before we break for tonight, guys, I want to come back off of screen share. Just want to share a little bit of what people are really looking for. Because a lot of people lose sight of that. They think they've got to go rent a Ferrari, you know, and spend their mortgage money on this fake trip to an expensive hotel in Vegas so they could take videos of this guru crap, and they think that's the secret, right? That's not it, man. Do you know how happy we have people in tears when, as a team, as a family, we help them reach Founder 3 and they make a $600 residual income? We have people in tears when that happens. Tears. Founder 4, $2,500. Gurus say, man, I can make $2,500 a minute. That's great. Why haven't you then? And your team hasn't done that in 2 years. Your team's never done that, ever. So why keep singing that song? We help people hit Founder 4 inside of a couple of months, and they create a $2,500 residual income. You would think they just made $25 million. Tears, crying, emotions. The emotion is not over the $2,500. What's the emotion about, guys? Type it in. Let our prospects see it when they see these comments tomorrow when they come here to watch the recording. What are the tears for that I had when we helped so many teammates break ranks? Here's what they are. In the deepest depths of our heart, there's always something in the back of our mind saying, but man, I just don't think it's true. Is it true? Is it real? Is it real? It's not about the $2,500 Founder 4. It's not about the $600 plus $600 Founder 3. Has nothing to do with the comp plan. You know what it is? It's all of the naysayers, all of the haterade, all of the rejection, all of the loved ones around us that didn't believe in you. It's about all of the journey, all of the trials, all of the failure, all of the bloody noses that people didn't even see you get. It's about all of that coming full circle and you being validated that you knew it was real, you knew it would work, and there it is. You got 12 people to vote for you. 12 people believe on your team. And then all of a sudden it turns into 35 to 40 people, and bam, Founder 4. And then they're believing. And then they're crying tears of joy. Man, I knew it was going to work. I knew it was just the right team, the right people, the right situation, and I knew it would work, and it works. And that's what that emotion is all about. You see freedom as not possible anymore, not probable, but you see it as in the now. Here's freedom right now. All I got to do is help more people, serve more people, teach my team how to serve more people. And that's what that's about, and that's what we do. That's the message of Simple Freedom. I want to be crystal clear that everybody understands that we are about you and you are about them. That's Simple Freedom. Simple Freedom ain't about bragging about stuff. We haven't done nothing yet. To be out there bragging this and that, you know, we haven't even gotten started yet. We've helped 2,000 people find us. We need to help find 250,000 more. Anyone that lives in any kind of a regular-sized city, that's a drop in a bucket. We haven't done nothing yet to be bragging about. We don't brag. We celebrate our team. I celebrate you. You celebrate your team. We all celebrate the abundance and the vision and the potential in everybody else out there. And if they want it, if they see it, they can come here and have a taste. That's what Simple Freedom is about. That's what makes us so unique, and that's why we don't have to sit here and sell you and manipulate you and brainwash you and hypnotize you and trance you and take as much money from you first as fast as we can first, so you're bought into crap for the wrong reasons, and now you got desperation pressure trying to crank a sale to get your money back. We don't have to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to help people save money, manage money, and make piles of money the right way by lifting others up. And we do that by sharing vision and sharing a message. And that's what hopefully what I've been able to do with our time here tonight. This was all about vision and message, because that's the only thing that's built my business all of these years. The tactics have always changed. They're always going to change. The emails that I wrote 2 years ago are completely different than the emails that I write today. They're different, and they're going to keep changing. All of that's going to keep changing. Facebook is going to change. Pinterest is going to change. Everything is going to change. What's going to stay real, what's going to stay consistent, is people's dreams, their aspirations, vision, and message will never change, because humans are the same. We all want pretty much the same things. We all struggle pretty much through the same dysfunctional families, dysfunctional careers. We all realize we've been suckered into the matrix and stuck in propaganda and society, in a society that wants to keep us small. And we want you to be XXL, large. And that's what we're about. And the only thing that the most important thing that we have to pull people to us is vision and message. And you've heard it here tonight. You're going to hear from Blaze. You're going to hear from George. Everybody's got their own way. And that we want to cherish that. We want to celebrate that. Bruce and Trisha have a different way to ship, but the vision and the message is the same. It's the message of Simple Freedom. It's a vision that we share. You're going to have your own way to do it. Ed Terranova has his own way to do it. Brian has his own way to do it. Dan has his own way to do it. Everybody has their own way to do it. Tracy Coomer does it her way. That's the way she was born to explain it. And that's okay. However, the vision and the message and the focus here is about serving and helping other people. It's about them, guys. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's about you. My vision and my dream and my intention is to serve you and help you get what you came here to get. That's why I'm here. That's my why. Because if I cover that why, then my personal why with my family and being free and all that, that's going to manifest. That's okay, right? It's a byproduct of doing the right thing for the right people. And so you have to project that into other people, right? New people join. Franco, please call me. I need a coaching call. I'm brand new. I'm already lost. I don't know if I can go on, right? You know why that happens? That happens only and because we as humans, I'm guilty of that in the past myself. It took me years to get over that stuff. It was an error in my thinking. And I accepted it and I moved beyond it. That only happens when you're so focused as far as your nose. That only happens when you're all about me, me, me. I need. I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, I haven't succeeded, I failed, please help me. Me, please help me, please help me. Get my three. Where's my three? Where's my emails? Where's this? Where's that? Me, please help me. Oh, I know you're celebrating them. I know you're training 2,000 people, but what about me? Me, right? And so what we do in our training is we do a little bit of mindset kung fu, right? In kung fu and karate, it's not about being the stronger and hitting the best. It's about reflecting and moving the energy from here to over there and letting the energy do its thing, but directing it into a different path, right? So what we do here is we take that energy and that enthusiasm and that I don't know, man, that focus. There's an energy there that's saying, please, me, help me, help me. And we help teach a person to the best of our ability that what they want to do is redirect that me energy into how can I serve them? How can I serve you? How can I lose myself, leave my me needs, and transfer that into how can I help serve somebody else today? How can I help somebody else realize that there is a better way to live? How can I help somebody realize that there is something called residual income that can be a whole lot better than just trading their time for dollars? How can I help somebody see the vision of creating an asset that will pay you month after month after month for some work that we did 6 months ago or a year ago? How can I serve other people better? Who's overwhelmed? How can I serve them? How? By inviting them to better training in our Hangouts, right? And so that's the redirection of that energy away from the me stuff. Hey, call me back, call me back. I want you to talk to me alone and show me how to post on Facebook. Where the thought should be, Franco, when is the next Hangout where our leaders are going to be sharing with 5,000, 100,000 people how to post on Facebook? I would like to be there. As we are helping the multitude, I want to pay attention so I can be helped too. You see how the framing, the whole attitude is different. That's what Simple Freedom does. And the second that the Simple Freedom family and our vision unlocks that switch in you, and you stop thinking so you, me centered, and you can help yourself in our training as you're focused on helping other people get to our training. Help other people get to our training, and then pay attention in the training yourself, right? It's just such a subtle tweak to living. This is a life thing. It's a mindset thing. It's an attitude. It's a lifestyle, right? And that's what helps your marketing. Because if you're all centered on me all the time, I can give you the best marketing. You're going to screw it up. You're not going to get the results. Why? Because our marketing is geared the other way around. Our marketing is geared to communicate our vision. And if we're all about helping them, and you take the helping them message and shoot it out to people, and they get attracted because that message works, and they come in to check you out, and then they're on your Facebook, and you're all about me, it's not going to jive, and that's why they're not going to join you. But they'll jump in with Dan McCall because he gets it. They'll join with Dawn Mars Ortiz because she gets it. They'll join Scotty Bonin, they'll join Martin Danzer, they'll join Bruce and Trisha because they get the vision. So the importance of these Nights of the Night, midnight hangouts, is to go far deeper than you've ever gone and to take you there. Without trying to offend anybody here, without hurting anybody's feelings, right? But I just want to let you know, that's what's really is happening. When you understand that we're about other people, not about ourselves, then when you take my marketing, John's marketing, George's marketing, all our leaders, when you take our marketing pieces and you share them out there and people see it and they're compelled and they come to your Facebook and they come and get on your email list, they begin to check you out and you get it, so you begin to post and live and feel and believe how we do, then it matches. You guys get that? It matches. They see somebody that doesn't care about their rank. They don't give a rip how much they're making because they can just as easily say, dude, I may suck at this, but you may blow it up, you may crush it. Don't let my newbiness or my success or my failure or my lack of success yet, because I just got started 2 days ago, don't let my story get in the way of your greatness. This might be exactly what you've been looking for. It's a certain deal, man. This is the people, this is the system, this is the training. Check it out for yourself. Don't let me get in your way. Here's my link. Right? And so when that takes a little bit of confidence to get out. When we say we help teach people to stop getting in their own way, that's what we mean. It really is shifting your energy into serving others, losing yourself in the service of others, and inviting people to something that can be great for them, regardless of what it is for you. And that's what I began to do, even before I was making money. I was like, hey man, don't worry about how much I'm making. Even if I'm broke right now and not making a dime, it's still a great system, a great team. You might be 100 times better than me at this. Don't look to me. Just check out the video. It's a free video. Come to our training. And they would. And they would listen. And they would watch. And they would get involved. Or they wouldn't. Either way. But when they did, in spite of me, they would still join, and they had my link, so they joined with me. I marketed and I invited people to certainty. I was certain that this was the right thing for many people. I always told them, no guarantee that it's for you or not, man. You may be able to crush this thing, though. You may as well take a look at it. You're already trying to look for a way to make money, right? This is a simple way. Just check it out. It's free training. It ain't going to hurt you, right? And that kind, don't speak like me. That's me, right? I've been in the Marines. I do stuff. I curse sometimes, all that stuff. No, I'm not proud of all that. I'm just saying it is me, right? I just flow the way I flow. But people feel that I'm being real. You be you. But it's the same energy. So with that, guys, what I want to do, I'm going to dive into the comment stream. I want to make sure that you receive some value. Hey, listen, this is not the last time we're going to do this. Man, we are going to do it and do it and do it and do it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep teaching people that this is why we can say we keep it so simple, is because we go deeper than most people do. And when you go deep, right to the level of the heart with people, you're marketing into their DNA, man. You're marketing into their subconscious. You're marketing in the middle of the night right into what they truly want. And what they truly want is not a buttload more guru training videos. They don't want that. They ain't got no time for no more learning curve. They want to feel what the diehards on Simple Freedom Team feel. There's tons of people looking for us out there. They just haven't found us. That's why we keep giving you the postcards, the messages, the Facebook, the booklets, the hangouts, the videos. Doesn't matter what you invite people into. Just let them know this is freaking great. It builds residual income. It's going to teach you marketing that you need to know anyway, and you need to hear us out. It can be the thing you've been looking for all this time. I'm telling you, the training is free anyway. Ain't going to hurt you to come take a look. It's recorded 24/7. 3 o'clock in the morning, like now, or 3 o'clock during the day on your off day. But just check us out, right? And if you have any questions, you see where I'm at on Facebook. So that's it. That is what we do, guys. So the message here, the system we have is really, really simple. No kidding, man. It's been 2-3 hours. I don't know, man. These things can go for, it's a good thing that's a Saturday. But yeah, lose track of time. Time doesn't matter when you're fired up about helping people change their life and create freedom. And that's my passion. That's what I do. I can do this and flow forever. Here's what I'm going to invite you to do. I'm going to invite you to believe that our system works this simply. You get in the Simple Freedom Team. You plug into the Simple Freedom Training. You get to our next event. It will radically alter the direction of your life. I absolutely promise, if you sell it to yourself as hard as you want to sell it to other people, if you sell the simplicity and the belief that this works to yourself before you see any results, I promise you to change your life. That's why we keep it that simple. Get in, plug in, get to the next event, guys. The next event, next Saturday, simplefreedomevents.com, New Jersey. We're all going to be there. I'm going to be there. Our team is going to be there for you. We're going to be there for videos, for pictures, for bear hugs. Buy me a whiskey, cup of coffee, thunder, whatever, right? We're going to be right there for you. The whole intention of all of our Simple Freedom Super Saturdays is to give you as much as we can humanly give you to help build your future. That's why whatever that means, man, pictures, training, masterminds, concepts, handouts. We'll have some handouts for you. Videos for your Facebook, tips on what to do, what not to do. Whatever we can do, whatever it means, offline, online, doesn't matter. Doing calls right then and there for your prospects. Showing the plan. I don't care what I have to do. I'm willing to do it for you, right? I'm that committed to you. Get to our event. I'm committed to fly from California to New Jersey because I'll never, ever ask you to do anything I'm not willing to do myself. If I ask you to drive from Brooklyn to New Jersey, from Brooklyn to Newark, if I'm asking you to drive from Brooklyn to Newark, New Jersey, I'm willing to fly from California to New Jersey and meet you there. That's my commitment to you. SimpleFreedomEvents.com for next Saturday. If you're in the Northeast corridor, man, get there. You're going to love that event. The other one on the 21st, West Coast. Man, from Texas all the way over. from Texas all the way to the west, including Gilly Locos, New Mexico. Plug. SimpleFreedomBonfire.com. Lock it in right now. We're just about full. Lock it in anyway. If you're on the West Coast and you've got local people there, if you're in Chicago, but you've got prospects or Facebook buddies from the San Diego area that can drive there, they're in there. Just send them there. Send them there. Let them know to tell us they are a guest of yours. And man, I'll tell you what, we will treat them better than I treat myself, better than I treat my family, better than I treat my own prospects. I try to treat everyone excellent, right? But you know what I'm saying. We will take care of them for you. I promise you this. Any of the Simple Freedom events is absolutely going to be a safe place for you to send your prospects. They're going to step into a Starbucks where the espresso machines are on the same side, the milk is here, the chocolate syrup is there, the espresso's over here, the cups are right here, it tastes the same, they act the same, they're all equally friendly, they love you at Starbucks, they have the same scones, right? That's Simple Freedom. Feel safe. If you're on the East Coast, but you have West Coast team, send them and your prospects to our Simple Freedom Super Saturday on the West Coast. We will make them fall in love with you for doing that. They're going to see the same message. They're going to see the same vision. They're going to be treated the same. They're going to be trained the same way. Nothing is going to change. We're not going to alter anything. We're not going to overcomplicate anything. We're going to send them home with the Simple Freedom system running through their veins on fire to help build your team and their teammates' teams. Fair enough? That's what we're all about. New Jersey, same thing, man. Anytime you hear the brand Simple Free, and here's I'm just gonna tell you this right up front, man. Anybody using the brand Simple Freedom for an event or anything, we are going to be making sure quality control. We don't give a rip about quantity, millions of people sold, right? We don't care about selling billions of cheeseburgers. We want to make sure that every single thing we offer is of the same high quality and heart that we do everything with. We don't want pitch fests, Simple Freedom events. They won't happen. They'll try to happen one time. We won't allow it again, right? If someone tries to kind of hijack the brand and the name and throw some idiot meeting where they're just trying to sell crap that doesn't work or just do mumbo jumbo type of stuff, we're not going to allow it. We want it to be a safe brand that everybody can feel comfortable building a global business by sending people in wherever they're at to the most local Simple Freedom event that is being promoted in their area. Because that is how millionaires are made, and millionaires create millionaires by having one family do that where it's safe and people can just duplicate like a jackrabbit on Viagra. I stole that from David Sharp. I'm just saying. It was a great line. Right, guys? But you hear the message in that? I'm going to commit to making sure that anybody that's running Simple Freedom branded events are true Simple Freedom events. And if they're not, then we're going to have a really rough conversation because we're not going to allow it. Not going to allow it, right? We don't want the guru thing. We don't want that stuff. We don't want it around here. We just don't need it. We don't want it. And we want to build your rock solid residual income. We want people from any other company, any other program to know that if you're interested in having your team built and supported with you, the way we do it here, and if you're interested in building a rock solid passive residual income on the back end of maybe whatever you're focused on in other things, we're never going to bash any company, we're never going to bash any other program, anything like that, any other person. It's all good. We are the specialists for helping anybody build residual income and build a team that falls in love with their leadership. That's it. And by that, I'm talking you, right? And that's the mission. That's what we want to create here. So on that note, guys, man, we are still full and packed in here. Give yourself a round of applause. These are my favorite of my favorite of my favorite hangouts. Middle of the night, die hard, nights of the night, Simple Freedom, deep mystery hangouts is what it's all about, man. I love these meetings after the meeting. You've gotten a little taste of what our live events after the meeting are going to be all about, during and after. You've gotten a little taste about what Simple Freedom is. Get to our live event. San Diego is on the 21st if you're on the west side. If you have people on the west side, prospects, family, guests, relatives, send them over. Here's what happens. You don't have to send them to the page. They don't have to buy. Teammates, you purchase, right? That's what it's for, so we can keep doing these for you, right? We want to keep rolling out the education. We're all about education and training. That's what we're all about. So, however, if you have guests and prospects, just keep checking with me. We're almost full. We can only, fire marshal will be called if we pack them out too big. But they're gonna get larger and larger and larger as we go. We need bigger rooms all the time. The room we're having it in this time is bigger than the room we had in last time, and that's the only thing that matters. And so you can send your guest in for free, because I'll let you know what's going to happen. In the very beginning, we're gonna share the story of Simple Freedom. We are gonna show the opportunity business plan, the marketing plan. We're gonna show the plan for you. We're gonna get an opportunity overview for all of the guests. Then whoever decides to join you right then and there can also, as a bonus, this is what I'm going to offer as a bonus. We're going to offer them the paid coaching, the full day of coaching, as a bonus for joining right then and there, for hopping in a laptop of one of our teammates that's there and buying the platinum package. They'll be invited to stay for the rest of the coaching. That's the very first thing we're going to do. We're doing it for you. My job is to make you money. My job is to teach and train your team to the best of my ability and just rock solid, build as deeply as I can inside of your organization. That's my job, self-given job, okay? So that's what we're going to do. The very first thing we'll do is show the plan, show the opportunity, and give them a bonus offer if they want $1,500 worth of coaching right then and there that very same day. They buy the platinum package from your link, they join, they stay. Okay, so you can invite your guests and your prospects for free. Okay, teammates, you're going there for the coaching. It's a different scenario. So that's what we're going to do. New Jersey on the 14th, guys. If you're on the West Coast or have people, on the East Coast, then you want to get to simplefreedomevents.com. With that, guys, I'm losing my voice here. Thanks, Trisha. If you got to go to bed, go to bed. No, she didn't write that. She didn't write that. I didn't even. I'm just saying. Yeah, thank you, guys, man. I do this for you guys. You guys are it. You're my why. You are my why. Period. Okay, it's not hype. You really are. Ask my wife, right? You guys are my why. If I can help you get what you want, guys, I stay free. I stay with my little girls. That's all I want. I don't want. I'm not one of those guys that needs all this crap. All I want. Here's what I want. I want absolute freedom, the way I like to live. And that's just being around my family, being around my kids, my daughters, my girls, my wife, and being able to be with my mom and my relatives and being able to camp and drive and fly and just live the way I live. I got everything I want. And to keep having that, I absolutely must help you and your entire team to the best of my ability reach their goals. So you're my why. Because if I help you get what you want, I stay free. And I'm psychologically unemployable. So it's a wrap, man. Knights of the Night has been one hell of a fun show. For me, at least. You guys fuel me. I'm fired up for you guys. Holy crap, we got Don Mars Ortiz here in midnight. I love it. I love it. Cheryl Anway, thank you guys. Priscilla Scott, look at these diehards. Brian Hipple, this is like a wall of fame right here, right now, right? This chat, this comment thread right here is like a wall of fame. It's like a tattoo. You just got a tattoo. I was right there. Go see the timestamp on my comment. I was at the Knights of the Night midnight freaking Ramble and Bramble Hangout Fest with the Simple Freedom team. I was there. Go see my comment. It's got a timestamp. I got the tattoo, right? You guys are rock stars, man. Don Walker, I'm telling you, we're going to be teaching our team as global executives in Wake Up Now, living the life in simple freedom with a bunch of leaders under you, and we're going to be hanging out at these masterminds live from any paradise place you can think of, and we're going to be having the conversation about our crazy ass midnight hangouts. That's what we're going to be doing. I know it. And the people that are here, we're going to ride with you because you guys understand how this builds, right? You know that we're building under you, right? You know that everything that we do flows under teammates. That's the only place it can go, guys. So here's my last message before I dive into this comment thread and just say thank you to everybody that was here right now, right here, right now. My message is thank you for being here, number one. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being real. Thanks for being committed. And my hope really is that you take a little bit of the juice that is Simple Freedom that I try to just share and pour over people. And I hope that you get just a little bit of the joy that I feel helping other people. That man, that really is what fuels everything. That's what it's all about. So I hope that you take a little bit of that and that it chokes you up the way it chokes me up all the time. Guys, it's all about helping other people break free. It's an awesome feeling, right? When you create the ability in yourself to have that awesome feeling by helping other people and not just being focused on your own needs and crap all the time, I'm just telling you, man, it just feels good. It feels better than any other pay plan out there, right? So my hope is that a little bit of that, you were able to grab tonight. And then with that, guys, that's it, man. What else do we need? We don't need sales pitches here. We take commitments. We don't take applications, right? And that's it, man. So I'm gonna say thank you in the comment thread here, guys. What you want to do? Here's your plan. What you want to do is you want to share these hangouts not only live, but when people ask me what to do in follow-up, like for follow-up emails, invite them. Say that you've got a recorded training that was just given at midnight that was top secret, and you're going to let them watch it for free. And give them a link to these things. That's why I create them. These are our marketing pieces. These are the hotel meetings that nobody wants to go to, right? But they'll watch a hangout. It is the same energy as you get at actually physically being in places. And these can reach into the Appalachians, man. It can reach into Mississippi and Oregon and a small town in northern Florida. It can reach into California and in Carlsbad. It can reach into Atlanta and Chicago and New York and all the major cities. We have such a power here to get our message in front of people, and it's a good message, man. Either they're going to say they're full of crap, it's scam, or, man, this is exactly what the hell I've been looking for. And that's what we want. We want to polarize. That's okay. It's okay to have people not believe us, because that means there's the other side of the pole is always there. We polarize people. And for every 10 people that say it's a scam, we know there's 100,000 other people that are looking for this stuff, right? Just feed them the information. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the message. Share with them the message. Do review videos of this comment thread and just share with them how many people. Do review videos and screen capture all of the celebrations in our Wake Up Empowered group. That's the power of it. Do a video and document that and share it with people, right? And that's what if you really pay attention to what Don does, what I do, we teach little basic marketing skills, never PhD level stuff, because people don't do that. They're not looking for that anyway. They're looking for fun, simple stuff that'll make them money. So we teach little basic fun skills in our content, right? We learn, we apply, and then we teach right away and share it in videos and stuff like that. And then we share the celebrations of our team. We celebrate our team. That's the only thing we do, guys. So what do you do for your follow-up emails? You share little skills that you're learning, phrases, quotes, whatever that you've been taking from notes tonight, and you celebrate the team. You take the celebrations from our team that we're sharing, and you share it out there. Who freaking cares if people say it's a scam? Who cares? They're the scam. They're living a scam, and they want to hide in their scam. Who cares? That's cool. Love on them. It's all right. Not everyone's going to buy a Snickers bar. Somebody has to buy the M&Ms, right? You keep sharing Snickers bars with people. I'm not saying literally. Keep sharing Simple Freedom, and the people that have been looking for us are going to find us irresistible, right? Don't worry about the people that aren't looking for us. Who cares? Right? So that's it, guys. It's a wrap, man. I'm not even sleepy. going to make another video for you guys and keep going. Here's the thing. Share this, and what we're going to be doing for the rest of the 90K in 90 days, no, you don't have to be as insane as I am, but you don't have to be at these live every single night if I choose to do them every single night. But know this. I'm going to be doing something every single freaking day. And here's why. I want your prospect and your team to see that there's nothing that I'm asking people to do that I'm not willing to do times 10. Yeah, that's just my personal commitment to you guys. It's what I do. It's what I'm wired to do. So I'm going to be doing every single. I want your prospects to see that there's a crazy dude every single, whoever it is from our team, right? You do them too if you want to do them. That's okay. Or you can leverage into me. But here's my commitment to you. I am willing to do these. I'm not saying midnight every day, but I'm willing to do these around everything else that we've got on the schedule. I will be doing something like this live every single day. Please do not feel obligated or pressured to be here live every single time. Make the time to prospect and to focus on growing your own business, meeting new friends without any agenda. Don't try to pitch everyone, but meet new friends every day on Facebook, off Facebook, whatever. Meet new people every day, make new friends every day, invite people to free training every day, and yeah, invite some people to join you and make a buying decision every day, right? If you do that every day, you're going to be fine. You don't have to be here live, but just know this. I'm creating these. These are always live and or recorded so that in your follow-up you can say, holy smacks, he did it again. Here, go to the email list, Facebook, video. Here, go to this Hangout. You're going to love it, man. There's more good stuff on this Hangout, right? So these are marketing messages that you can use to grow your business, okay? So if you want to come live, come live. If you can't, don't worry about it. Keep building your business the way you love to build it. Know that we are this committed to your success, and you're going to have an arsenal of these things. And tell people, you don't have to sit for the whole 2-hour thing. Get the message, and then come back to me with any questions. I'll tell you what, the ones that are going to join you and build, there's people that join and don't build. Do we know that they're out there? People join and they don't build. It's cool. Don't sign up for the class on figuring it out. Just have it. It's okay. But some people will join and build immediately. They won't wait. They just start sharing the message. You got to get to this. You got to get to this. You got to get to this. It's that simple for some people because they do not allow themselves to get in their own way. Now, here's the thing. There will be some people that come and build, right? Don't worry about who's who. You just keep sharing the message. Just keep sharing the message. That's all we can do. And these tools are going to be there. But here's a funny thing. Here's a funny truth. Usually the people that are the ones that get in and build, they're going to be the crazy insomniacs that watch these entire freaking too long Hangouts. Oh, they're too long. I can't stay there. You know who stays on these? Buyers stay. Builders stay. Who do you want on your team? You want those crazy people. You don't want the normal, average, typical people. They don't do nothing. They're average and they're typical, right? It's okay, love on everybody. But really, the people that will join you and build are the people that love being here at midnight listening to a ramble of over 2 hours. That's why we do them. Because we were shocked to see that in other programs we were in, they worked so well to gel a community and a culture together. They work on a deeper level. The people that aren't about it, that's too long, it's not for them. That's cool. They'll enjoy our product.